Welcome to the That Scary with Melanie P podcast. I'm your girl Melanie P. And I have Mingo with me. Mingo, how are you feeling?
I am chilling,
Are you feeling?
chilling,
You chilling?
chilling, chilling. Oh yeah.
Listen, yeah. What'd you say?
I said, oh yeah, your boy chilling.
Nice.
We
Listen,
outside.
we are here with the creator, the owner of Meet to Marry, the popular dating show here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And we're here to watch with our boy Keyon. He is coming in. But Mingo, tell us about the show and tell us why you think this first episode is getting so much traction and so much conversation.
Well, I mean, the show is good, right? And they say when you invest and you put your money into the right things, it's gonna pay off. So, hey, I put a lot into making sure that the quality up from season one. Also, you helped me out a lot too. So thank
Oh, yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about keeping it real on these type of shows to where if you're looking for something genuine, you're trying to get a genuine connection, it could work.
Right. So listen, before we add Keon in the stage, he's in the backstage of our system, and we're gonna watch this show together. Give us a little bit of information about Meet to Mary and what we can expect coming down the line in this episode.
So you could expect you could expect some highs and some lows from the contestants, right? You could
Mm,
expect um, you know, some moments that's gonna leave you in shock and awe from the rest of the
hmm.
season. And on top of that, the biggest thing that you could expect is just a clean, good show that you could actually watch the whole thing, right? And then
Nice.
also look for us to push this as far as it can go, right? Meaning onto
Right.
major platforms. So that's the goal.
Nice, nice. Now, listen, y'all. I'm not gonna lie with y'all. This is my first time using this system to go live. We waiting for Keon. He popped up and then he disappeared. So I'm gonna just make sure that we're good to share our screen in the back so we can watch this show together. Now, there was a lot, Mingo. There was a lot of conversation about Keon's outfit. What were your thoughts on that?
Personally, I mean, there you go.
There he goes, y'all. Now all we see you is in the dark, Keon. We see you in the dark and we see Static. You are not ready. This is giving ghetto fabulous at the moment. We see you, Keon, but you
Yeah,
always use a black screen.
I'm sorry, I'm coming.
Mm.
Here I
See,
come.
I was gonna try to help you tonight, but I don't know, no child. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Jesus.
I am coming. I actually just got home. I've been riding.
Oh, on the infamous bike.
Yes.
I love it. My guy Keon, what up, man?
Hey, how you feeling?
My guy.
Keon. Thank God that you're finally here. Did you get a chance to watch the episode?
I have not. I've been
Woo.
in the streets all day.
Oh,
What
okay,
happened?
okay.
What I miss?
You missed a lot,
Man, look,
child. You missed a whole lot. There was a lot of conversation about your outfit. We had a lot to say. People had a lot to say about that, about how you wanted this kid. You wanted a baby child 2 years ago from people you just met there. Yeah, it was interesting. People had a lot to say. I want you to really kind of defend yourself. I think I talked to you after the recording. We talked
Mhm.
about the outfit, so you had a comment for that. Do you want to get it out the way about your outfit?
Well, the outfit was Zara. It was what's in season. The pleated baggy pants and the old sort of vintage colored like button up. So yeah, I mean it was this was in style.
Oh wow, what's in
So
style?
I try to I'm not no YN. So
What I mean?
I
and
was going to ask the same thing. What does YN mean? What's that?
it means young nigga.
Ah,
Oh.
my God, my God. All right, cool. Well, listen, Mingo, do you have any last words before we start to review your show and we get the feedback in real time from Keon?
Oh no, I'm just looking forward. I'm looking for Keon's reaction.
Oh
We
my
just did one
god.
on our side, so we had some of the ladies over there.
We're gonna
So I
actually
want to
review
hear what you got
the
to say over
ladies.
here.
Yes, we're gonna review the one that you did with the ladies because there was a lot of comments in there. A lot of comments said.
Ooh, you gonna review that one?
I mean, all right.
So I
We
got to
will
get my
see you.
charges out.
Oh my God, this is why black people can't have nothing. I cannot believe it. This is why black people cannot have anything. Wow.
Come
All
on, man.
right. While he's looking, Mingo, we will chat with you later. We will go ahead and get this started. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. I'm not sure why yours say grown man talking, but let's go ahead and start this. You know, Mingo got a very long. I'm gonna have to fast forward this. Let's see.
What is going on? What is going on, you two? We are
Keon,
live. We are
you're getting a lot
live.
of feedback,
We
child.
are back in the building. And shout outs to you. So, as y'all can see, I got two of the lovely
Keon, you got a
contestants
lot of
here
feedback.
with me today. And we are, oh, I gotta unmute them. Hold on. I'm tripping, yo. My bad. And we gotta get active because we dropped season 2 of Meet to Marry, which I'm so excited about. A lot of hard work went into this, and these lovely ladies were a major part of the show. So shout out to the both of y'all. I want y'all to introduce yourselves. So I'm gonna start with
Yeah.
Erica
Now,
first because
before we go forward, seeing these two ladies, how are you feeling? You can't hear me. You can't hear. Oh my God. Ghetto, ghetto, ghetto. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and move forward. We're gonna just add you back in here, child, and get this started so we can get. I don't want to keep the people waiting. Let's keep it moving.
you're right next
Okay.
to me, and
Okay.
then we'll go to Brittany. So what up, Erica? Talk to
You
us.
can
Tell
hear
us a
me,
little
right?
bit about yourself. What you
Hmm.
got going on?
I'm
For some reason,
Erica,
I
41
can't see
years
your
old
screen
from
though. Your screen is black.
Chicago. I've been in Charlotte almost
If you playing
10
something
years,
right now, which I
just
see
Hmm.
like
trying to get
in the
my feet
background,
wet in the
but I
dating
can't see it.
scene. Um,
If that
so,
makes
yeah,
sense.
I'm here.
Okay. Chi-Town in the building. What up? All right. And we got
You
the
see what I'm
lovely
saying?
Brit in the building.
Hold
Now I
on.
Talk.
hear it.
Bear with
It's
us
how
a
you,
second, child.
yeah, it's how you're sharing it. I think you're sharing it wrong. And
Let's.
then,
Are you talking right now? I'm so confused. Hold on,
yeah,
y'all.
I'm talking.
Got it. Okay, cool. So, Mingo, are you good? Can you see everything now?
I see Keon, me, and you. That's it.
Okay, so now I'm about to share my screen. Hold on one second. I think having three people in here is what's messing me up. Let me try to get you out now that he's back.
And I'm gonna stay on StreamYard.
God. No, it typically works, but I don't know. We didn't have enough time to even get this together. So let me get you. If you can drop out, Mingo all the way, that'll be good.
All right, you want me to come out of here? Period.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. We didn't have a chance to get this together. Mm. If you know me, you know I hate stuff like this. Ugh. Okay. Keon, I'm so mad at you. Ooh, I'm so mad at you. You got me messing up. This is not funny. It is really not funny. You got me messing up. Mm.
I'm not even sure how to get this to. Maybe I should use my other phone.
Ooh, this is ghetto. Y'all, please listen. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. That's all I can say. Please do not judge me. Mm. Hold on, Keon. Now I gotta start over because I messed this thing up. And he's gone. Mm, 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 mm. Bear with us. Bear with us. Mm. Let me just do this over. Oh, here we go. Boom. Keon, you ready?
Uh, I'm gonna switch this phone really quick. Uh,
Thank you so much, grown man. Please let the people know I'm having some technical difficulties waiting for Keon, and then we can get back to it.
So I'm from Charlotte. I just do what I like to do, and that's money maker, make money. But yeah, I'm fun, outgoing. Let's get it.
Let's
I
get
don't
it.
know what
Let's
else to
get it.
say. I'm here. I'm
Yo.
alive.
So before we start the episode, any one of y'all can jump in on this one. Tell me a little bit about the excitement of leading up to the episode and how y'all felt about, being on the show and getting ready to meet someone hopefully, that it could have possibly happened. How'd y'all feel about that process?
I know I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect, but once I got there, I got a little bit more comfortable, with the staff. Um, the process went very smooth, so that kind of helped with the nervousness. I wish I would have asked more questions, but other than that, everything was really good.
Okay, okay. What about you, Britt? How'd you feel about
Keon, seeing them, how you feeling about it?
uh, there's no initial reaction, um, other than um, I mean they look the same, sort of,
Ooh, not the
on
same.
anything?
I
online
was
versus
definitely nervous.
in
When it
person.
was
So
brought to me, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll go on the show, not, taking it serious, I guess. And then when it actually happened and I was on the show, I was kind of nervous. Well, very nervous, but I was definitely excited to meet, new people or meet someone new that would was ready to be like in a, committed relationship. So yeah, um, I had a great experience, and I definitely want to come back and do it again.
I know y'all gonna get a lot of DMs off of this because it happens. So just prepare your inbox to get flooded, and I'm gonna pray for it. Okay, I'm gonna pray for y'all DMs. With that being said, we do have Neo in the building. He says, "Fantastic start to the season." He says, "You ladies were fantastic. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Do me a
Thank you.
favor, y'all. If y'all are watching the episode right now,
Make sure
hit the
y'all are
like button
going
for me.
to
Hit the like
Grown Men
button.
Talking
Likes
and subscribing
are
there as
free.
well. Let's
And
fast
then
forward a little bit
also,
because I
if
really
you
want to get
can, stay
your
active in the comments. Let the ladies know how.
Carolina. However, I'm from Lumberton, North Carolina, so I'm a bit of a country boy. Why meet to marry? So, again, I'm looking for someone with like-minded characteristics. Also, someone who is ambitious and has a passion for something in life overall. Basically, that person who's created peace in a world full of chaos. Someone who wants kids, who loves to
one
travel,
of them kids, didn't you?
definitely into motorcycles. I ride cross country every now and then, state to state. Deal breakers. Again, the biggest thing is hygiene. Someone who doesn't really take care of themselves, doesn't.
Now I gotta ask you this: what was going on with the hygiene? I feel like you kept talking about hygiene throughout the whole episode. Have you had a bad experience with somebody that had like bad hygiene?
I wouldn't necessarily say a bad experience that sticks out. Um, but what I will say is I'm a little OCD some of the times. Um, and when I said hygiene, it was based off of like I take showers 2, sometimes 3 times a day. And before I get in bed, especially with the person that I'm dating or talking to, and we get in bed, then ideally, or ideally, you take a shower before you get into bed. You've been outside all day. You've been in the air all day, in the pollen, dust,
Mhm.
wherever the case may be. And that's even the case with like going out and going to like a bar or lounge. Even if you've showered and got dressed before going to that lounge, is to shower and get in the bed. Like,
Got it. That's a good moving, child.
so
Work out,
it's
pamper
yeah.
themselves, is definitely a huge deal breaker for me. Someone who doesn't have any goals or drive or someone who doesn't adapt, that's definitely a huge deal breaker. And then someone who's not, who doesn't give
Oh my
back.
god.
Those are
I
them
feel as
products.
though
Holla,
with the
Uh-oh.
luxuries that we have
Yo,
currently in the state that we live in, we should also take.
yo, Erica, talk to me. What's up?
Erica had a
What's
lot to
on your
say,
mind,
child.
Erica?
This outfit. I'm not sure. I don't know what kind of shoes those are.
They products.
Oh, those are
Okay.
products. Those are products. They products. Yeah, a
Oh,
little different. You gotta have a taste for those type of things, but yeah, they're a little different. I didn't even know what they was.
I
When
don't
we
know.
was filming, I was like, what are those Yeezys? And he was like, yo, don't insult me like that again. Don't do
Oh
that to
my
me no more. I was like,
god.
yo, my bad, son. My bad, son.
Kind of
All right.
style when I met him.
You know what I'm saying? He a little, he got a different style,
Neo crazy.
Yeah, listen, what are your thoughts about like the conversation about your style? What's going on? Are people just
Well,
not ready for it?
what I don't know. I mean, it's really kind of all vain, I guess. My style is what I feel comfortable in,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of how people feel about it. I mean, the shoes I wear are shoes that I uniquely picked out for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not specific to like a name brand, or I try to go with, even if I do buy a designer shoe, I try to go with a black designer. Um, so my style is unique to me. I put on whatever I like, whatever feels comfortable to me, and I'm confident about that. Um, I don't bend or succumb to what society, and I guess that's kind of what makes me a little different.
Mm-hmm.
What society say I should wear, or what I should look like, or how I should dress. No, my upbringing. I'm from the country. I'm not from the city. So you should have seen my style 10 years ago versus my style now.
Mm.
So I've evolved, um, especially with age. I've evolved, and I actually like my style. I appreciate how I've grown in that world. So
Mm.
I have no insecurity about
Right.
comments about what I wear.
I know that's right. Let's keep it moving.
Yo, Neil,
Factual
yo, so
statement.
that the ones he had on the show. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's keep going.
Opportunity and time to give back. But also someone I can kind of just chill and have a good time with, great conversation, but doesn't always take everything so
What are you
seriously,
looking at?
not as toxic, and just love to have a good time.
Lord, let me take my little edible, child.
What up, FBA? Welcome to Meet to Mary. We are here for another episode, and I have my lucky bachelor KEYON with me. What's going on, my guy?
Not too much, man. How's it going?
There go the
I'm
outfit,
well,
honey.
man. You look sharp. I like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate it.
You ain't come
Yeah,
out here to play today.
Not today.
That's what's up, man. So listen,
Yeah,
I have
nice.
3 beautiful women that I want you to meet today.
Awesome.
You down for that?
I'm down.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So before we move forward,
Mhm.
do me a favor, man. Tell me 3 deal breakers that you're not
is
willing
scary.
to compromise with.
Deal breakers is hygiene. That's definitely at the top of the list.
Hygiene.
International Quiet Storm, what up?
There it
Don't be
is.
Just unmotivated, not disciplined. And what I mean by discipline is if they have goals or a strategic plan, sort of not sticking to it,
Okay.
inconsistencies. And I guess the final thing would be sort of, I guess, not family oriented or
That was a
someone.
reach.
So, ladies, feel free to stop me at any moment. I'll pause the episode and we'll go over your thoughts. Because Erica, you come out first. So I'm gonna
Let's see
get
what
to
Erica
you
had to
in
say.
just a
Mhm.
minute. FBA, what it do? What it do? Peace, my God. The International Quiet Storm is in the building. What up? What up, family? and Tiana says this is a very interesting episode. I want to know why you said it's interesting. So we gonna get into it. All right, let's keep going.
Someone who doesn't give back or um isn't, I guess, a part of the community or look to do like community work.
Okay.
All right, that's the deal, because I'm really big into the community and I'm real big with my family. So
That's really good to hear. So
yeah.
you're into a woman that's willing to do some work in her community to add to it.
Yeah.
Add value to pretty much everything she touches.
Correct.
That's what we call an inspirational woman. So, all right, let's bring out our very
Community
first
work have you
contestant, Erica. Welcome,
I'm actually
Erica.
president of Helping Hands Ministry, and I have been for 6 years.
So KEYON, seeing the beautiful Erica, tell me what you thought about her outfit.
I actually loved it. I felt like she was she did her thing. She was attractive, and ideally, if we go, well, not ideally, but if we go just based off of just looks with all three contestants without conversation or sort of digging deeper, then would have been my top pick. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is
hmm
that?
And she seems very classy, well kind of put together, very sort of, I guess, in her skin, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Um, I feel like this is normal for her. Like she didn't just do it for the show. Um,
Mm,
and I kind of like that. So yeah.
got it. Got it. Okay, let's keep it moving.
The lovely. So, Erica, before we go forward, right? You was walking out right here. Tell me your thoughts when you first saw KEYON. What was the first thought that you had in your
I didn't like how he was dressed.
Okay. Okay. Was it what was it? The pants, the shirt, the shoes? Like what was it?
And the pants, the whole outfit.
The whole outfit.
Mm.
Okay. 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 All right. Brittany, where you at? Brittany took a little. There she go. She had to go get a snack. All right. I'm gonna get to you just now, Brittany. Because I know you had a lot to say about the way he was dressed. But let's keep going. Erica
So
is
scary.
in the house, and I love
Melanie
your pants, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for showing up. So I would love for y'all to get acquainted, ask some questions, and see how we feel about each other.
Mingo, is that your
Thank
like
you.
what kind of
Nice
voice
to
is
meet
that
you.
you're using?
So
Oh, that's my
how are you feeling?
that's my
That's your
stage
what?
voice. That's my stage
Yeah, because
voice.
that's a whole different voice than I feel like I be seeing. that's your stage.
You know what I'm
Feeling pretty
saying?
good.
Pretty good?
Yes.
Yeah. So how's your week?
Very busy.
Very busy.
I'm a tax preparer
Okay,
and I also
nice.
work in accounting. So from January to April, I'm glued to my laptop
Okay.
most
I
days,
feel you
but
on that. Uh-huh.
I try to free up time on the weekends to,
Do things
enjoy
like
life.
that. And how old are you?
I'm 41.
Okay.
You never asked a
And
lady
do
how
you have
old
any
she is.
kids?
I can't
I
believe you
have
said
3
that.
kids. My oldest is 21.
So
I have a
why not,
16-year-old
though?
son and a 13-year-old daughter.
What's
Okay.
the
And are
issue
you
with
looking to have more kids or it's a
age?
wrap?
No.
You gotta ask the
Okay.
age.
What about travel? Travel?
I love to travel. I actually just booked a self-care weekend in Tulum
Okay,
once
nice.
tax season is over. So I like to travel,
Mhm.
try different foods, see
Okay.
different things. Now that I'm older and my kids are older,
Okay.
I'm able to do a little bit more. I'm way more
Oh,
flexible.
whoa,
Okay.
hold on,
Nice.
wait,
And what
wait.
are some deal?
Wrong. Okay, Charles, what do you mean the fit wasn't fitting, honey? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my
Breakers for you?
God.
Dishonesty is
And he a fellow
probably one
Libra.
of the biggest deal breakers.
What I was going to ask you, Erica, is the way he dressed a
Mm.
deal breaker, or is like, could you see past that, like, and move forward with a man that doesn't necessarily have the fashion style that you like?
Good question.
I mean, I feel like that's a coachable thing. If I have an issue with how he dressed and that's the only issue, then I feel like that isn't a deal breaker because I could take him shopping and be like, hey, let's try something
I'm already
different
taking you
or let's try this
shopping.
style. Because I want somebody that's going to compliment me. You know,
Ooh.
I like to dress up. So I kind of want my partner to kind of match, how I'm dressed.
Keyon,
Okay.
Keyon, listen. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that?
Um, my fits are fitting.
Mm,
It's just that the fit that I chose to wear that day, I was comfortable. I knew I was going to be on camera. It's not my first time being on camera, and I would rather just go in my own comfortable and just being me and free or whatever the case may be, and just let things flow naturally. So really, I had a lot of options, and I actually asked my friends prior to. I had like four different options, and I just went with whatever that was just comfortable for me. So
mm.
I mean,
What
hate it or love it, it is what it is.
Hate it or love it. I hear you. Let's keep it moving.
what if he is like, no, I'm good. I love the way I'm dressed. This is my style. I ain't changing.
Uh, it probably wouldn't be a deal breaker, but it would probably create some issues in the future. I don't know why a man wouldn't want to make me feel like that would
Look at
make me want
Keon,
him
yo.
more if he looking good. So I'm not gonna say it's a deal breaker, but I can see it causing some issues in the future.
Ooh.
Okay, I feel you on that.
That's
I feel you.
odd.
What about you, Britt? What
Wait, you said
about
what,
you?
Keon?
How do you feel?
That's very odd.
What do you mean?
An outfit or the way someone chooses to express themselves, or how someone feels, or what someone feels comfortable in at the moment, doesn't create or should not create issue or friction in a relationship. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be a problem. If you really love that person and you really care about that person, then I mean, we got people out here whose faces are mutilated from like accidents, in like the military and the army, and they're still in like loving relationships. So to
But
say,
they didn't meet that person with their face mutilated. I'm sure their face got mutilated after they met.
I get that, but it's vanity. So if we can't go deeper than surface, then that's the issue.
But you
So
don't think that women and men, like they see you and they judge you, whether it's good or bad. Like it's just human nature to see someone and to see what they have on, and that makes you feel a certain way. So if so
yeah,
if she would
absolutely.
have came dressed like, you know, badly, I'll just say you wouldn't have thought nothing about it.
No, that's her style. That's who she
You
is.
lying. You are
No,
So
lying.
I'm
Keon,
I'm
I
not.
got a question, Keon. So
It's
Keon, if you saw a woman that came, let's say, let's use the word scantily clad, right?
Mm.
She was dressed like the lady of the night.
Lady of the
Would
night.
you have been? And that's just how she expresses herself. Would you have
yeah,
been okay with that?
yeah. I
That's a
would.
lie. No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
If I mean, listen, I've been all over the world.
Here we go.
What do you want me to say?
There is no way
I've
that if one of these
seen.
ladies came up to you scantily clad with just two pasties on and a thong and a sheer wrap, a swimsuit or whatever, you're not gonna have a thought about that. That's not
No,
accurate.
I would definitely have an opinion, but it wouldn't trigger me if that makes sense. I probably wouldn't pick them, no, but I mean, how they express themselves is how they express themselves. I mean, I can't be mad, I can't be upset, I can't feel a way and judge and say, "Oh, well, you should do this, you should do that." No, I don't. I don't have a controlling or manipulating bone in my
Well, in
body.
her defense, I don't think she was mad. I think because this is
Yeah.
a dating show, she was just,
Well, I
Same
get
thing.
that, but then the fact that she said it would be a problem if we feel
mm.
away, or it would be issues. Issues is what she said in the relationship. Because my closet is not changing.
Damn.
So
So if you met the love of your life and she just didn't like how you dress, you'd be like, kick rocks. My
she's
closet's
not the
already
love of
there.
my life if she can't
Child.
compromise with the way that I dress.
Let's keep it moving.
Feel about that.
I'm gonna just have to be, really blunt because that's what type of person
I
I
didn't see
am,
this.
and I'm just gonna have to say, hey bud, we're gonna have to up that style a little
Not
bit,
hate,
okay?
but
So
dog.
if you don't want to, change that wardrobe, then it just depends on how much I like them. Because if I don't really like them like that, then I guess
Yo, you
grandma on
stupid.
a dating
What's
show.
the
What they
signal?
talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wait,
was
he
confused when he grandma
wrote
or
when he
grandpa. Like, hold up.
Okay, yeah. What's the
Hold
grandma?
up. I don't know who he talking about. But we have a $20 super chat
They paying for you,
from
Keon. They
my
paying
guy, the
for you.
international quiet storm. Shout out to
Y'all be calling this like
Lou.
a little change in
Yeah, his
Internet.
comment just stopped me. I had to pause. Like, hold up, wait, what Quiet Storm talking about?
So he says, I noticed Brittany was not a fan of Keon's outfit at the very end of the episode. He says, was it recorded that way, or did your editors put it in at the very end? He was like, I may have a few follow-up questions. So, so talk to us. It's so okay. It wasn't edited in that way. She actually said it when we did the
She did.
confessionals. So it's usually what we do at the end of the show, and she mentioned his outfit. So I was like, oh snap. And we just left it in there because we want that authentic feeling for the show. So yeah.
Keon,
What
that'll get
happened?
number 2. Oof.
Click at Brittany. So yeah, but I definitely want y'all. I want to do me a favor, y'all. Ask as many questions as y'all want. They here for y'all.
Look at
today,
Mingo trying to get it
let's
out of him.
talk
That's
about it, but let's
awful.
continue. And Shay, what up?
Hey,
Shay
you
is
gotta-
in the
we gotta
building.
do a show,
Shout
you
out
know what I mean?
to-
I just like somebody to be completely honest with me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can be a little blunt, but
Yeah.
I just rather the truth than
Yeah.
lies.
Okay. And do you have any, is like tax, like your primary, like business or work?
So
Okay.
the tax business is like my second job. So
Okay.
it's not year round, it's only seasonal. Full time, I am an accounting specialist. So
Okay.
I work with numbers, but I am interested in becoming a paralegal.
Oh, nice.
So I'm all
Nice.
into law. So
Mhm.
I'm teetering on that, but accounting and taxes are like my main.
Are you putting yourself back to school for law, or
I am planning on going ahead and getting my paralegal certificate. It's
What
like
were
an
you thinking at
18-week
that moment,
course
Keon?
because I don't want to be a lawyer.
Anything? And tell the truth.
um, I was thinking, well, I don't know if she's really found herself professionally, something
What does that mean?
that she's happy with. Because I'm completely happy with what I do,
Mm-hmm.
um, and the flexibility that it gives me, just in my normal life. Um, not necessarily an issue or concern, but it's when we get to a certain age, and I think she mentioned she was like 41 or 42.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of want to do things that make you happy, that don't really second guess you're not really second guessing yourself. And that's kind of what I was thinking, like, is she happy about what she's doing, or is she just
Really?
trying to figure out, what works for her in life?
Hmm.
Um, so yeah,
That's
that's
interesting.
what I was thinking about.
But I like to help people with, filing paperwork, especially in family law. I meet a lot of people who are not in their kids' life or just don't know the law. And so that's one of the biggest things that I want to study.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then you get back to the community? I hear you mentioned kids. Are you involved or?
Yes. So
Yeah,
I'm a
okay.
football mom
Okay,
and a
nice.
cheer mom, now track mom. So they keep me very busy. We do a lot of fundraising.
Nice.
We actually donated
Y'all
to
was
the
standing so far
Harvest
apart. Like, why was
Food
y'all standing
Bank.
so far apart?
So Erica, you got a
It was
lot
her.
going
It was
on.
her.
A lot
Yes.
Her,
going on.
I think I
How does
mentioned
dating fit?
it in that realm of like between the coaching with the kids, you being a soccer mom and all of that other stuff, plus work, plus how would dating fit in?
That's a good question.
I tell anybody that's interested in me, I'm only free on the weekends.
Okay, okay.
Literally, the only time I'm
Not a
free,
date.
literally, it's the weekend. Like if you text me during the week and I might not reply back, it's
Is that when
not
you knew
me
Keon?
being
I'm sorry.
standoffish for
Is
me.
that
It's
when
just
you
I'm
knew?
that busy.
Does that mean
I've
I
come
knew?
across.
Is that when you knew that you weren't gonna pick her?
No, I knew when she said she wasn't interested in kids,
Boom.
in
Okay.
having any more kids. So
Got it.
yeah.
A couple of guys get really mad because I didn't text them back, or it's like I'm at work, or right after work, I'm at a track meet, or cheerleading, a basketball game. So it's not intentional, and I try to make that very clear in the beginning. I just haven't had luck with it passing that text message for whatever
Y'all
reason.
personalities didn't match. I didn't think.
Okay, that's real. That's real. And I agree if you have a lot going
I
on,
agree.
especially with the kids, it's gonna be, if you have the weekends, then I'm sure men will have to be like, okay, I'm leaving my weekends open for you. But like you said, sometimes guys they be a little bit possessive. Like I need you to answer your phone for me right.
I'm
Mm,
I get
red
it.
chasing,
flag.
so if you expect me to chase, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. That's reasonable. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
So we go
That's
there
always,
and
yeah.
pack boxes.
Okay, nice.
And my kids also does a lot of community work. They lost their father, so there's a group in Charlotte called Kindermorn
Okay.
that helps with children who have lost a
That
loved
sounds like a
one, a
job
parent. And so they
interview.
have a big camp every year, and they go and they do a lot of give back there.
Very sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that.
Definitely. Are you into motorcycles?
No.
That was the
Particular reason
other
why.
other thing too.
I rode on the back of a motorcycle one time and my contacts came out. So, and I'm really big on my hair. So if my hair get messed up, I'm not into it.
Okay. You have any questions for Keon?
What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I travel for the most part, and I asked the question about motorcycles because I do ride.
Mm.
I do cross state lines, so I've been to California,
I'll tell you
I've
what
been
up.
to Texas on my motorcycle, but mainly traveling. I try to do 4 countries a year. I've been to
Okay.
15
Here we
countries so far. So yeah, and then just hang out here in Charlotte. I do network here
This
and do
is
a lot
giving
of
interview.
community
No,
work
this is
here.
not
Why
giving
you
a
keep
pep
saying?
talk.
So
Why you keep
that's
saying here we
enjoyable for
go?
me.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is giving it's giving like an interview. I don't know, something was missing. Like the romantic connection to me was missing in these questions. Like it's just like they were answering like they were in a job interview, and the interest didn't seem to be there on either side to me. I don't know.
When you don't have a connection, that happens.
Mm.
It could feel forced.
But Keon just said that he would have chose her. But I mean, other than the kid situation.
You said that, Keon? I didn't hear him say that.
Yes.
I mean, initially, yes. If I go based off of just not hearing, just seeing them with no conversation, no nothing, then
Hmm.
yes. Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Do you
Ugh.
want kids?
I do want kids. I do.
Hold on, who's that?
Okay.
Brittany, that's not you, right?
Well, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Brittany, that's not you.
No, that's not me. That's my friend.
Oh,
She wanna be. She wanna be on the next season.
She gonna be all right. So she gonna be on the next. Let's see her real quick. What up, friend? What
Oh
up,
my
friend?
God, this is crazy.
Say what up. All right, so there we go. We got another contestant. Let's see. Wow, yo, honestly, we still filming parts of season two, so
This
it
is
might
crazy.
work. What up, TDP? He is in the building. What up, fam? He says he's 39 and looks 52. He don't look that old. Hold up.
Wait,
Maybe the outfit.
Keyon, it's the outfit.
Forget the
It's the
outfit.
outfit.
If he would have worn
Yo.
one of the cycle outfits, then maybe, but
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I seen him.
Keyon, if you had to do it all over again, would you have worn that outfit?
yes.
Lying, you lying. Ain't no way. Ain't no
On business.
Keyon.
I would have worn that outfit, and I'm okay with looking aged, old, age appropriate. I'm okay with looking that way. Hey,
You
I
actually
made
look
it here.
younger. I think it's just the to
I
me you look
made it.
younger. It's the outfit. Ugh.
But yeah,
I'm looking for. I actually hung out with him once before as well when I signed him up for the show originally. Man, real solid dude. So I guess that outfit was just let me not go there. I don't know what made him.
That outfit was a teaser.
No, let's go there.
It was a teaser. There we go. All right, this is what you're gonna get when y'all get older.
Let's go there. Let's go there, Mingo. Now's your chance. What was you trying not to say?
You say what did I do? What
was you trying not to say?
Well, you could see that they weren't attracted to the outfit. So I was like, well, maybe it's the outfit. And then what was the comment before? Because somebody said something. Was it TDP? Had said something, and I was like, wait, hold up. Nah, he don't look, because you don't look old.
No.
The outfit may have not been the outfit of choice for the majority of people's flavor. But that's why I was like, you're a solid dude. It might just be the outfit. You know what I'm saying?
People in their shot. That is
the outfit is definitely old. It's vintage. It's the baggy
people
pleated
ain't
pants.
people don't know. People don't really care, and they don't know, because they could have easily said that was from Walmart or something. Not saying that it looks like Walmart, but like people are not gonna look at it and be like, oh snap, that's vintage. People ain't thinking like that.
Yeah, that was the ideal. That was the, what do you call it? I don't know, not genre. What's the word for like back in the day? I don't know.
I don't know either, child. I don't know either.
I know what you mean.
Look, Classic Man said, how you lose a contact? Was she wearing a helmet? Jesus Christ. He also said, I wanted kids at 39. Now I'm 48 and still no kids. So there's a group of men out there who want kids. I mean, and they may be of an older age, but the men are there. The men are there.
I don't want to be chasing kids at 60-year-old.
Let's keep going.
He might have just been coming from church.
Okay.
Huh? He might have just came from church. It was Sunday that we shot it too.
Oh God.
It's a Sunday.
Did you just come from church?
I'm 40 this year, so
Big 40.
yeah, I'm excited about it. But yeah, turned 40 this year.
Okay. Anything else you want to know about
it? Nothing off the top of my head right now.
Okay. All right. Well, this was a good
not
the conversation. I like the eye contact y'all was giving each other as well. But we'll call you back up in a few to move on to the next portion of the show. But thank you so much for being here, meeting our documents.
Right.
So I'm not gonna hold you, Erica. I knew it wasn't gonna be a connection.
Yeah.
I saw it. Well, one of the main reasons was I'll definitely be looking at body language. You was like,
she was so far away from him.
I don't even gotta tell you how you are. Then the other part to it was the y'all misaligned. He wants kids like ASAP, and the fact that you couldn't give him kids like right away. That was a thing. And you don't even want kids, so no more kids. I should say.
No more.
You don't even want your own kids.
Yeah. So I peeped that. I thought they would have probably, because when you guys filled out the forms to see if we could put y'all together, what we looked at was you guys had a lot in common, believe it or not, more than, on paper. But then putting y'all together, it was a lot different. So I feel it.
And that kind of goes along with what you said,
though. And we are about to talk to our girl, Brittany.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I love Brittany.
Oh,
I
Nice
love Brittany,
meeting
but just
you.
not for
Thank
you.
you.
But I love
so
Brittany.
we'll
Y'all
call you
look
back up in
alike.
just a moment.
Okay.
All right.
I love.
Let's welcome our next contestant to the show, Brittany.
I want to hang out with Brittany. She's she be okay. Not that hair flip. I love it.
The beautiful Brittany is in the house. What is going on?
Hello.
Hello. All right.
Now,
so
what
this
did
is
you
where I'd
first
like
think,
for you two
Keyon,
to
when
get
she walked out? Tell me how you felt about her outfit, the look, the vibe, the energy. What did you think? What was your first impression?
Uh, she was nice looking. She looked younger compared to the first contestant, and I felt like she would be fun,
Right.
if that makes sense. Um, yeah, so that was my initial thought.
What? How did you like her outfit and her like aesthetic?
It was very it's not. I don't want to say anything too
Just be honest. I mean,
offensive,
she was honest about
but
how she felt about your outfit.
it's just a pants and a shirt, silk pants and a shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't really think too much or too less of it. It's nice. I mean, she looks nice in it. Um, so yeah, I didn't really.
Did you imagine like sexual thoughts with her in her outfit?
Initially, yes.
Ooh, let's talk about it. Okay.
acquainted.
Nice
They
to
ain't
meet
even
you.
wait
Oh,
for
y'all
you.
It,
Y'all
shaking
it
make
was
this
hands.
more
shit.
when she
This is so
said she was
weird.
a
I ain't
Libra.
even mad at that. But go
Say
ahead,
what?
y'all. Y'all got
I said it. Those thoughts came when she said she was a Libra, and
Why
it
is
just
that? Because why is that?
my mind went left because I know. And again, I'm not like a zodiac person,
Yes, you
but
are.
I do believe there are some like-minded. There's some correlation with signs, and I know how I am sexually, and I feel
Mm.
like that would be the same experience.
So you felt a sexual attraction to her. Did you feel a sexual attraction to the first lady? That's a no. Just answer.
Yes, yes, but I not as what's the word? Not as adventurous as contestant number two, if that makes sense.
Brittany, honey.
Yeah,
Yes.
Brittany. Yeah,
Jesus.
that makes sense.
So again, mental health check. How are you feeling?
Oh, great.
Great.
Yes.
How's your week been?
Great.
Great.
How
She's
about
very
you?
pretty.
Pretty good.
Okay.
So what do you do? What does your week
yo,
look like?
hold on. Yo, Britt. So what up, Britt? Spotlight on you. What you was thinking? What you thought when you crossed that
Uh-oh.
over? Talk about it.
I mean, I have to think about the words that I say, right? So I just keep it plain and simple, great. Like, but me seeing it is just funny. Because why I say it so fast?
You said why what? Why you said it so fast?
Yeah, great.
You was nervous. You was
She was
definitely
nervous.
nervous, yo. I saw it all
Yeah.
in you. But it was cool though. It was cool. All right, let's keep going.
Like,
I work from home, which is great.
Not the deep breath.
And I do cybersecurity compliance.
Mm.
At the same time, I have to watch my son because yeah, he don't go to daycare or anything like that. So yeah, I kind of juggle that. And then when I do have some downtime or free time, I like to like go to Pilates class. And on the weekends, just hang out with my friends.
Okay.
I don't know how old her son was.
Yes, I do. I go to like 3 countries
said
at least once.
it was
Well, 3 countries a year.
28 months or something like that.
No, she didn't have no son that young, did she?
Yeah.
28 months? What's 28 months? What's that? What is that? Like it's like 2.5 or 2
She
and some
said
change.
it. She said it on here. I'm not
Did
sure. Yeah.
Here.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, he
Nice.
goes to what? How many?
4.
As
4
you
years.
lifted it from
Yeah.
backstage.
Oh, nice.
Yes, really.
So
Look at that.
what you have planned for
That
this
smile on your
year?
face.
What'd you say, Erica?
I didn't know y'all was recording.
Yeah, we was recording.
I had the camera right in front of her
So
face.
we did that on the first season, and everybody was like, "Yo, y'all got to bring that back. Like, y'all got to bring back the listening from backstage." So that way we could kind of get like a reaction. Because the last time we saw this dude, he looked like he was scratching his head. He was sweating bullets. He was like, yo, what's going to happen? So we said we got to bring that back. You know what I'm saying?
I like
So
Brittany better with
my
the dark
man
hair. Too.
said,
Really pretty.
Erica backstage
I'm
like, I
sorry,
need a
what you
drink.
The dark hair. I like Brittany
I ain't
better with
mad
the
at
dark
that
hair.
one. All right, let's keep going.
So this year my plan is St. Martin. For my birthday, I'm either thinking about Abu Dhabi or Dubai,
Nice.
because it is my 40th this year. And then for Christmas, I usually alternate each year. For Christmas, I'm thinking about, or
I
it's
feel
usually
like y'all
post-Christmas, is
conversation on None of the People was like
what is it?
getting to know
Not
each
Afro
other on a
Nation.
deep level. Like if
Afrochella.
you were sitting there or even like looking back at it, the questions and the engagement, and y'all tell me in the comments, and you tell me too as well, Keyon, but it's like the questions wasn't giving get to know me romantically. It was really giving like, I don't know, like pageant.
Yeah. And then also, I feel like the timing. So it's like a real quick like
Switch.
switch. So I think if there was sort of more time or more rounds, maybe like a second round, first round,
Yeah.
sort of the
That's actually a good idea.
initial like pre-screening, and then sort of eliminate one there, and then the second round, that's when you get heavily into like, okay, well, what do you want to do? Like, how soon do you want to have kids? Like, how soon do you want to travel? What does your finances look like?
Right.
What does your credit look like?
Yeah.
To kind of make a more sound decision um on who you want to pick.
Yeah.
But then go into those more like romantic questions and so on and so forth. Because even with Jesse, that conversation,
Who is Jesse?
that's what I picked.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Though the conversation I want to have would have liked to have had, we had. Um, so now just thinking about it, that could have been the conversations we did have sort of off camera. Could have been the conversation I also had with the other two
Right.
on
Makes
camera,
sense.
just to make
Okay.
So
That,
apologies, Afrochella.
okay, that's pretty
So
dope.
yeah. So how old
Is my son?
Yep.
He's one. 13 months to be exact.
Aw.
I don't know why people say months, I don't know,
He's
17
funny.
months. Like,
Yeah.
is he one or two?
13.
He's one. And do you have any kids?
No kids.
Okay.
Are you looking for more kids? Would you like to have more kids?
Jesus, you
If I have
killed
a
him with that.
husband, yes. Not
So what?
for me.
You killed him with that.
Not for just for me. By myself, no.
Okay.
But yeah, if I have a husband.
Doing it the natural way. That's how it's supposed. You want a husband first.
So,
Right.
so hold on. I felt a little different about this. I actually thought that you and him would have, because y'all had so much in common.
The baby got here.
What do you think? You on mute, Brett?
My bad. What you say? Because I couldn't hear. Shantae was being rude.
What up, Shantae? So I was saying that y'all had what up? So I was saying that y'all had so much in common that it was like, I felt like y'all was gonna match. Actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But
You want me to be honest? You said.
Oh God.
Wait
What
a
you
minute.
say?
I don't. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna let you be brutally honest just now. But I thought that y'all was gonna be a match. I know you're gonna be nice. I know.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh,
You did?
To be honest,
We don't know what the man.
Okay.
Keyon. Now, how does that make you feel? Do you have any regret? Well, listen, I don't want to give it away because some people are watching it for the first time. I think we're kind of giving it away, but what are your thoughts about that?
I agree.
Wow.
I thought so too.
What do you mean?
She is the girl I usually go for. I usually pick. And I mean, she had everything. I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, she is the one I usually pick. But the one thing for me was the 1 year old. Granted, she still um does or have a life to where
Mhm.
she's flexible.
Mhm.
It's just that I feel like that should be priority number one. And then I don't know the baby daddy situation. I mean, she did briefly mention it.
Mhm.
Um, so again, I'm at the age where I don't want a whole bunch of
Ooh.
mess. I don't like a whole bunch of mess because I'm with the smoke. At the end of the day, I'm with the smoke, but I don't like a whole lot of mess.
Wow.
Granted, this may have not been the case with her.
Right.
Because granted, if number three wasn't, and I don't want, I guess I don't want to say too much, but
Mhm.
um, if she would have been my pick if number three wasn't there, I'll just say
Well,
that.
I mean, yeah, we know that, child. It's only 3 people, so we know that she
Right,
would have definitely been
right.
your pick.
She's definitely been my pick.
Aw.
Um,
That's what's up.
yeah.
All right, let's keep going though, because I'm gonna ask you a little bit more questions towards the end of your segment. So let's keep going.
I was getting a little bit too old, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh.
I can't have my first kid when I'm like 40 because it's just
I get
crazy
it.
going to a kindergarten graduation almost
I
50
loved her
years old.
energy.
Like,
I did. She was
with your
funny.
grandma? No, it's, yeah, it's my
Sorry.
mom.
She was
So
funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was my decision with having a child before I got married
Yeah.
because I was
I get
getting a
it.
little bit too old.
Did you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
an
And how
issue
old
with
are
her
you?
having a kid and like, saying that she had her kid before she did it because she didn't want to be old. So that's why she did it like without being married. Do you feel any kind of way about that?
No, I've dated plenty of women with kids, younger
Mhm.
kids, older kids. Um, so no, that wasn't it wasn't an issue at all. And then my family, that's why I said family oriented. And I stress that heavily because my grandmother, both of my grandmothers actually grew up on a farm. Um,
Mm.
and they raised everybody kids. They took in
Mhm.
everyone kids. Even my dad, he took in this little girl, which he thought was his. He didn't
Mhm.
find out that she wasn't his until she was like 25 years old. Paid
Mm.
child support, everything for her, and raised her like she was his. But now she's still part of our family. She still comes around. She's still my little sister.
Mm.
Um, so it's real big in my family. We take
Right.
on my family is huge already, but then we take on more as well.
Mm.
So that's why I stress that. And
Yeah.
no, it doesn't. It's not an issue for me that she had a kid.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good
So
to
yeah.
hear.
36.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers for you?
Let's see. Deal breakers for me. One teeth, but you don't have that problem.
What up, Nikki?
So,
Unorganization. Like if you
okay.
unorganized, I cannot stand someone who's not organized. Like
Okay. Got it.
just put together, well
Yeah.
put together. Um I would like somebody to be dependable. I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, just because I'm used to people not being dependable, but
Yeah.
I would love for somebody to be dependable so I could depend on you. Like for instance, if my tire go flat and I can call you up, can you come
Mhm.
help me fix my tire? Something like that.
Okay.
What about you? What are 3 deal
Oh, look
breakers
at
for
that.
you?
Listen, she had some
My
bites
biggest
to
thing
her.
is hygiene.
Listen, you
Oh,
know me, and it's probably because I'm a Libra too. Listen, I know I'm not trying to be biased, but she had a lot of bite to her. I like how she kind of fought back. You know what I'm saying? She had energy. She was my favorite. Again, maybe not for you as much, but I don't know if I would still say that now. But I don't know. But as far as a person, as far as energy, she was my favorite. Like she was the person that I would have went and had a little cocktail with or a little shot
Yeah.
with after. Like I really, really
Yeah.
like her energy. I like her bite back. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been ideal to dig a little bit deeper into
Mm,
her deal breakers because they were very surface to me. Um,
really?
yeah, because we have some deal breakers. Um, I think they were very surface. I think if I sort of probed or dug a little bit deeper, I think a little bit more would have came out about what interests her. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I also think that, everybody was nervous too. So I feel like because I don't know if y'all had to come up with questions on the spot or if y'all had, I don't remember how that worked, but I think having to sit there, imagine if you have to meet a stranger and, come up with questions off the dome to ask. Now, again, y'all knew I was going to be there, whatever, but I can imagine all these people in the background watching. I'm sure she was nervous. And for her
Yeah.
to be nervous, she still did good. She still fought back, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yes. Okay.
Next thing would be
Yeah.
not wanting kids. I'm okay with someone with kids,
Mhm.
but I want kids as well.
Right.
And then community, like I mentioned before, someone who gives back, who
Okay.
takes the time to give back.
Yeah, that's nice.
At motorcycles, are you into motorcycles?
I actually have on a motorcycle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Now we talking.
Now
I
she
gotta
said
get
she
it
owned a
fixed.
motorcycle. That's where I thought.
Because
Damn.
I think the fuel
Got 'em.
pump line or something was leaking.
Nice.
So yeah, I gotta get
What
it
kind of
fixed.
bike you have?
Yamaha 600.
Damn.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying, y'all? This is what made them feel like it was going to be such a good match.
Yeah.
Because motorcycles, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot. The only thing that I felt like, okay, he wanted kids, like Brittany said tonight. So, but other than that, though, it felt like, and y'all would see how hard it was for him to choose between you and the person let me not give away too
He
much.
giving away the whole
Let me
time.
not
So
give
now I
away
don't feel
too
so
much.
bad. He the
Jesus
owner.
Christ. How am I messing up hosting this bad? This is crazy. Let's keep going.
It was a
Hey, wait.
beginner bike.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Small girl bike.
Talk to me.
Can I say something about that? What's that word I use? Or unorganization, whatever word I use. I knew the definition for it, so I can make up a word and know the definition of it. Okay, thank you.
All
That's all.
words are made up.
All English words are made up. Because that definitely wasn't the
Like
word,
that.
but y'all know what I meant, and I even gave you the
We know
definition.
They want Brit in the comments now.
We know what you meant. We know what you meant. Definitely knew what you meant. All right, let's keep going.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It go fast though.
Any credit cards?
Do I
Why
have
did
credit
you
Yeah,
cards?
ask
credit
that?
cards?
Yeah,
Wait,
you got
time
credit
out. When I was there and you asked that question about credit cards, why did you ask that?
Cause in that moment I was picking her. It was definitely when she said that I was picking her. So I wanted to make sure that the credit was
Oh.
was looking good. 'Cause
So you actually was trying to get somebody pregnant that night because if you asking her about her credit 30 seconds in, then you wanted that baby that night.
credit and pregnancy are two different things. No, it's just I don't know. I saw I guess in that moment when she said she had a bike, rode bikes, I saw a future, and
Aw.
future meant
Brittany, if you watching, girl, and if you wanna join this live and we can see, child, let me know. I'll send you my number. You can text me. I'll send you the link. And we can try to figure this out because it's kind of giving
I
y'all
still
have
have credit
regret.
cards.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why would you
My credit card debt.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's a different story. Credit card debt or credit cards?
Which
But
one?
my both, I got both, but I mean, my credit score, is good. So
It's good.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
but
You can call me,
like
girl. I'm gonna
credit card, you know how you got to keep it under 30%.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's me.
yeah,
I keep it
yeah.
under 30%.
Okay.
I don't play about that credit.
Understandable. Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Yes, I do, and
Okay.
I keep a zero
Yeah,
balance
because you
I
get
look
I
rewards.
kind of feel like I'm your friend, but I kind of feel like you was giving braggadocious. You know what I'm saying? Like you wanted not that sounds evil, but you wanted people to know that you had credit cards with zero balances, not like you other niggas out there. I feel like that's what you was saying a little
well,
bit.
not necessarily. She asked the question, and I responded. Had she not asked the question, I wouldn't have put that out there.
But I feel like you
But I
initiated the question with
specifically
with the
asked
credit
the
card.
question. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I feel like you initiated the question about with the credit card.
Yeah, that's the kind of point I was getting. I specifically asked the question because she was in that moment. She was my
She was
ticket,
your one.
and I need to know: is she financially sane? Is she financially in the right place?
What does
So
he mean
it
unorganized?
wasn't to call
Sorry.
her out. It wasn't to brag. It wasn't any of that. It was This is
This is the girl.
this is it.
This is a new
This is it. If we traveling,
woman.
we need credit cards. If we hitting the road, if we going international, you need credit cards. You need a good financial mindset, a good financial headset, all of that. So, and then she has a child too. And I don't know. Again, I don't know the status of the baby's dad,
Mhm.
but you have to also be financially sane when it comes to a child. Um,
Mm.
especially if the father is not there, and then still to be able to have a good life in this economy. So yeah, I asked the question. It was not a flex or brag. It
Got
was
it.
just yeah.
Stuff
Yeah,
like
I take
rewards,
advantage
all
of
the
those. Yes,
back
absolutely.
rewards. I'm for it. I'm all for it.
Awesome. Any other questions you have for me?
Yes. Okay. For one, when is your birthday?
October 10th.
Shut up. My birthday October 7th.
Libra.
Yes.
There go another thing. There go another thing. So, I mean, listen, I get it. Most people have same birthdays, and it don't necessarily mean you'll match. But y'all had so much in common,
Y'all
and this
did.
was just a great conversation
It was
that y'all
crazy.
had. I was like, what you think about it, Britt? You got to unmute yourself. You
Definitely,
Mhm.
yeah. I think what you said.
Hold up, Brittany. Now, send me a message,
No,
Brittany.
you
I'll bring
don't.
you on in.
Tell by the way you responded. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? I'm listening.
What's my thought about?
Yeah. Your honest thoughts. What was going on in your head at this moment?
Oh, I was like, yeah, that's cool. He a Libra. Like I know, Libras. I dated Libra men before. He, like the boy version of me. That's what was going through my head at the time.
Okay. All right.
You summed that up
So
perfectly.
that's why you see this,
All right.
smile on my face. I'm like, yay,
Aww.
me and the boy version.
You and the boy. That was that
You
was that
me and the
smile
You
girl
right
gotta
there?
mess
version.
up. I
Yeah.
don't know.
All right. That's
Okay. Dang, that's crazy. You
That's
going to where
crazy.
for your birthday?
Abu Dhabi and Dubai.
Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna go there. But this year I'm going to Japan.
I wonder how she travels with a
Let's see.
1-year-old.
Oh, we might have to change that birthday plan.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come to Japan.
Possibly.
You been
Well,
to Japan?
I want to. I've been to China, but
Okay.
what I want to do is take 30 days off and explore Asia. I've been
Oh,
to
too rich for me.
Singapore and Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Mhm.
It was just the flight. The flight was
Long as hell.
17 and a half hours. So I
Yes.
just want to take time to actually explore. And
Right.
So,
I went to Thailand.
okay.
That was the
nice.
longest flight
I say
ever.
you ain't like the dude.
But yeah, another question for you. So, well, maybe
She's very pretty.
So I kinda agree with you. All right. I'll ask you anyway. So, let's see. Okay, spontaneous weekend getaway. Where would we go and
I
what
love
would we
that
do?
question. Oh, Britt.
Spontaneous. Depending on the weekend,
Right.
it could either be Europe, so
Okay.
either Madrid or Barcelona,
Nice.
or it could be
Yo, Erica, you got the same look I had on my face.
A
Who
week.
does this on a weekend?
And this is why I have a lot of follow-up questions for him. He contradicted himself in a lot of things that he said, and I'm just now picking up on it.
So talk to me. How do you feel about that? Like what did he contradict himself with?
You can't want a family immediately, and then I think he said something about owning a food truck business, taking these spontaneous trips out of the country. He used the word peace a lot, which has me thinking, what happened in your past situations that you keep saying that word?
Peace.
So I'm gonna ask
You
him that
mean
on.
Yeah, so she's saying why she said that you're contradicted yourself because you said that you want a kid, but then you said that you want to travel. And then I think she said you keep saying the word peace. So she's wondering what's happened to you in your trauma-filled past for you to constantly talking about wanting peace. What do you have to say?
I'm failing to hear the contradiction, number one.
Yeah.
Because that is all what gives me peace and happiness.
Yeah.
So
And
and
actually,
then you can.
to your defense, I'm sorry to cut you off, but to your defense, I started watching this at that time, and I put in the comments, "You gonna live a single life until, and then when you're not single, you're not gonna live a single life. So you can travel now because you ain't got no kids. You know, you single." But go ahead.
Well, and that's the other thing that kind of blows my mind with people, especially when I owned a studio and we had like kids dancing, and I was traveling, and some of the parents were like, well, you can do that. You don't have kids." As much as I travel, I see people with kids. Hell, kids travel for free. They're called, I guess,
Mm,
lap kids, up until a
yeah.
certain age, for free. So I've planned my life,
Hmm.
my money, my savings
Right.
around the life that I want in my older age. Like I don't have to work to break my back anymore. I don't have
Mm,
to slave at nobody's job anymore. So
I
when I
do.
say kids and I want to travel, me and my kids will travel.
How about your wife?
So
Can she come too?
yes, absolutely. The whole family. But I'm just saying like what I'm failing to hear the contradiction.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on there. I didn't really understand what she meant when she said, you were contradicting yourself. I really didn't get that, to be honest with you.
I, I,
Hold up,
I,
hold up. Is this Brittany right here? I want in. If Brittany, if let me tell you something. If that's you, how can you contact me? Text Mingo and then tell Mingo to text me or DM me, girl. Because if that's you and y'all want to get together, then listen, meet to marry.
Kept
On
saying
a
he don't,
reunion.
and I want to know why he keeps saying that. Because when you get children, you and that person may not work out, but you still have that child.
and
Yeah,
that's
so
that's not the
we'll
best
say that for the
mindset.
reunion.
You said no.
That's
Hold on. Say
that's
that
not
again.
the
Okay, okay. I
that's not the best mindset, and that's primarily why I don't have kids now. I've had plenty of opportunities to have kids. I've been in the military. I've traveled. I've traveled the world in the military. I've met really great women in the military. At my jobs that I've had, I met really amazing women, and that's the
Hmm.
thing. It's hard to find both because some women make really good wives
Hmm.
and horrible mothers, and really amazing mothers and horrible wives. I don't want to be. I don't ever want to be. I didn't. Again, I grew up with a very large family. And my mom was a single mother. My
Hmm.
dad has always been in my life. Mostly all of the women, and I have 8 aunts.
Hmm.
They've all been single mothers, and
Oh.
to grow up in that sort of culture, it's like, well, I don't want to have kids with anyone, and the
Hmm.
person I want to have kids with, I want that to be my forever person. So to
Right.
immediately think that, oh well, we're not going to stay together, or you have to raise kids on your own is crazy to me. Which
Oh God.
it's but it is what it is. Some
Yeah.
people think how they think, but it's crazy to
Mm.
me.
Or I wonder if she was a little bitter, maybe that you didn't choose her, because it's kind of giving that a little bit, girl. I love you, but I mean, I'm trying to understand because that part I didn't really understand as to what she was saying. So I'm just curious to know, like, if that's coming from another place, because she literally said she was waiting for you on the reunion. So be ready.
having kids,
I
usually
don't.
peace
It may
is
not.
done.
It may
At
be
least
that
for
she
a
was
few
upset.
years.
I highly
Uh-huh.
doubt that. And if it is, then my apologies.
Yeah.
But it also could be the culture, the environment that she was raised in. Are we still?
All right. Sorry.
I'm like, wait, what am I talking to right
Go
now?
ahead. No, go ahead. You were saying.
No, I was saying it could be. It may have been that, which I highly doubt it. I hope it's not, because that wouldn't be very grown up like,
Mm.
to sort of be jaded. But it may also be like the culture.
Mhm.
Like I said, the culture I grew up in was with single mothers. That's all I
Right.
saw. So I'm trying to be that change. I'm not trying to be that statistic in my family. Um, so to each his own.
Viva XO says, I agree with him about the marriage and the children mindset. I agree too. I just didn't get that. I totally agree with the marriage and the kids mindset for real. I do. I don't know.
I mean, people with common sense would not to not throwing shade or anything,
Yeah,
but I
but
guess
throwing it.
to a positive, always have a positive idea, and I say all the time, we change our phones, we change our. If you heard me say this, we
Yeah.
change our phones, we change our cars, we change our houses, apartments, or whatever, but we don't give that allowance for people to change or adapt.
Mm,
We're immediately like, oh well, forget them or forget him or forget her. Well,
mm-hmm.
they're growing, so we either adapt or we fall off.
Right. Right. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Listen, y'all about to be fighting that, are you?
You know what I'm saying? Being my wife, it's a little. When my son was small, it was a little chaotic in the house until we got used to being parents
I can't
together,
hear it.
right? So
Can you
yeah,
hear it?
I get
Oh, you
what you're
can't
saying.
hear?
I get
I
what you're
can't
saying.
hear it.
Oh,
Do
hold
get it.
on.
I don't know, Keon. You're gonna have a lot of questions on the reunion.
Can y'all hear? Let me know in the
Be
comments.
we're
Let me
talking
see.
weekend, maybe Cuba,
Ooh.
somewhere in like the
You can hear?
Caribbean, because those flights
You can
No,
hear?
I
aren't
can't hear
usually
it.
that long.
Right, right.
The weekends are y'all. I'm talking about going to Applebee's or something. Y'all
I
No,
talking
can't hear it.
about going to Europe?
Yeah, let's
no.
go.
Hold on, hold
Can you
on.
hear
Gotta go
So
me?
you
see
want
No,
me?
Cuba.
I've actually done a day
No.
trip to Puerto Rico just to eat.
All right. Well, we see if we can get your audio fixed. We might have a little surprise.
Can you
Surprise.
hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay.
Can you see? Are you good? Because I'm about to bring Brit in. So can you
Mhm.
see?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for Brit? Y'all ready for Brit? Do I have a drum roll? Wait, do I have a drum roll? Oh wait, that's not. That's a
What is that?
y'all. Okay, Brit. Can I hear you, Brit?
Hey y'all.
Brit
Hey,
is
what's up?
in the building. Is this gonna be a love connection? Is this gonna be a love connection? Brit, tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you want to say.
I don't know what Keon have with Jesse. I think that's the one he told.
Who? Oh, the first girl.
Third.
Oh, Jessie. What about her?
I don't know what he, if he chose her, what he got going on.
Oh, so she want to fast forward. She came here for the smoke. Why didn't you choose her?
What you got
What?
going on, Keon?
That's a Libra. Keep-
Well, so like I kind of mentioned, I I don't know. I don't think we talked about like the baby daddy situation.
oh my
And
god.
um like I said, like I just said here, I was like, you were it for me.
Oh.
It's just that, I can be reckless, some and dangerous can be. So I don't know like that whole situation. And then with your child kind of being young, then I don't know like where your priorities are with developing something new. Maybe that's the conversation we could have had and sort of ironed all that out, but that was just kind of the lingering thing, which is why I kind of decided how I decided. But I mean, if we could,
I
Yeah.
think you answered her question though,
I
child,
think
because
you should
I'm
have asked that question, Keon, at the
well,
show. Because I would have answered you.
well, no
ooh.
doubt, I definitely would have, but he was kind of rapping me. So
Hmm. Right.
I,
That's true.
so that's why I told her I was like, there should have been after, and that's why I struggled with it at the end.
Hmm.
And I said, well, I just told her I
Yeah,
was
he
like, there
struggled.
should
Yeah,
have
it
been
was
a
sad.
second round to really ask those clarifying questions, and I couldn't do it.
Right.
So
Right.
it just I struggled with it.
Mm.
So and I thought about it for a while after the fact, and then even with making the choice that I made, I
Oh Lord, now how he got like this good credit and his internet
but
is not working?
then I can you hear me? Can y'all hear
We
me?
can now use one of them credit cards.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can. We can
I'm
hear you,
sorry. Hold
sweetheart.
on.
We can hear. Oh God, y'all, what if he is really capping us and he don't have no money? And he don't have no money. Britt, listen, why he get his stuff together? So how you feeling? Like now that
Are
you've
y'all?
been through the whole
Can
experience,
y'all?
how are you feeling?
Am I here?
You're
Can y'all
here.
hear me?
You
We hear
are.
you.
Okay. I'm sorry. Something
It's
happened.
okay. I was asking Britt how she feels like after being in it. Like, would she have changed anything? How did you feel about his outfit? Listen, I hate to keep going back to I hate to keep going back. But like,
I
what
feel
did
the
you think when
same
you
way
first saw
about
him in
the
the
outfit.
outfit?
Keon. The outfit wasn't outfitting. Okay, that's just how I feel about it. You feel me? But I understand that you got the wardrobe, you got clothes. We could have mixed and matched it a different way. You feel me? Okay, but yeah.
Yeah.
That is so sweet.
I
Yeah.
ain't really tripping about the outfit because that's just clothes. We could throw that shit, I mean, excuse me, like, I don't know if I can say that word, but
Shit away.
yeah, we could throw it a different way. Sorry about the background noise. My homegirl over here with her
Lord
baby.
Jesus.
But
I'm about to mute you, Britt, so we can
I'm
finish.
about to mute myself. Okay, like
How would you feel? Like, would you want? I don't know. He didn't really answer the question about what's going on with him and the girl that he chose. Obviously, spoiler alert, he chose the third girl that we're going to see. But I mean, is the door still open?
yeah, come holler at me.
Can I come? Let's finish watching this. Let's finish watching this. And meet the
Nice.
third
So
girl.
They got some good food
I'm
down there.
very,
I'm
very
sorry.
spontaneous when it comes to
Traveling.
traveling.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you?
I mean,
I
if
can't hear
we're
anything.
just
Oh
in
my
like the getting to
God,
know each other,
Jesus, Britt, can you hear? Keon, what is going on? Did you mute yourself by accident?
Mm-mm. I can hear you, but I can't hear the. She's offline now.
No, I'm not offline.
Again.
I'm trying to see if I
Oh,
can help
okay.
you. I'm gonna try it again and see if you can hear because I can hear it. Everybody else can hear it.
other phase, it would definitely be something
Can you
all
hear?
inclusive,
Mm-hmm.
just to
Is
kind of
your
take
volume
that
up?
time
Mm-hmm.
and then explore the island a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit.
Can you hear Keon? Can you
I
hear?
can hear you. I can't hear the thing.
I don't know what to tell you. Oh my God. Did you touch anything? Lord
Can you hear
Jesus.
me?
While he looks, y'all, we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
keep
can't.
on
I can't
watching.
hear
Bit
the.
of a what I call like no madness type travel.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I
shit.
have friends in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just grab a backpack and
I can't hear
chill
shit
on their
now.
couch and just kind
Let
of
me get out of
explore.
here.
Okay.
Um, so that's
But
kind of how
if
I
you
travel
traveling
for
Yeah,
with
right now.
some
Erica,
girl, you
hey,
can't go to your
No,
friend
yo,
that's
on the
hold
couch.
on, hold on.
so
Erica, talk to me, yo. Erica's faces right
Mm.
now. What's going on? Talk to me.
No, it's
She was
I got
mad.
questions now that I'm hearing it
Yeah.
over again. What country do you have friends? How do you know them? How did you meet them? And you come with people on the couch and yet you want family.
You're a lead.
That's not gonna happen.
She
Gonna cause
had
some
the
problems.
smoke. She had the smoke.
Because my
Right,
man
right.
on the couch in another country and yeah, no.
But what if he meant that he was putting it and like pretty much that's what he did in the past, but moving forward, he wouldn't do that anymore. Like moving forward in a relationship. Because yeah, you're right. You can't move like that in a relationship.
I didn't get that from him.
Now you talk to her. Why do you think she
He
had the
seems
smoke,
Okay,
very
okay.
in his ways,
Brittany?
so
Why?
I
Like,
really
do you
don't.
feel like she kind of came to this episode with smoke?
You said, do I feel like did she came to episode with smoke?
Like, yeah. So this episode that you guys shot earlier, do you feel like she kind of had smoke for him a little bit or no?
Well, I don't think so. I think
Mm.
that it was more of a
She
she
saw it.
you know, it's like she's older, so she's in her you know how like you don't have tolerance for a lot of stuff. She
Yeah.
like that. That's what I think.
Okay. Let's finish it.
I don't know how he's going to navigate if he does get someone pregnant, if he intends to be a married and full-time father, because that lifestyle is going to change. It's going to change.
Right. Right. That's what happens when you don't have kids. You don't realize how much your life actually changes when you actually do, because a lot of that stuff is kind of
Y'all.
irresponsible. But
Where
hey,
have you been, Mingo? Listen, we got Brit on here. It might be a Meet to Marry 2.0. Listen, the
you know
wedding
what
might
I'm
be the first
saying?
wedding, Meet to Marry wedding with Brit and KEYON.
What I miss?
She came on here for her man. She came on here to fight for her man.
Really? What happened?
Why you sound
What's going on?
surprised? Is that the case, Brit? The door is open.
We're gonna see what kind of work Keon put in.
Oh, sounds like a challenge to me.
Hey, maybe he plans
I'ma
on
have to
bringing
go
you,
back.
the baby, and
Yes. You said what? You said what, Mingo?
I'm gonna have to go back and watch what I missed. I was upstairs putting my son to bed.
So,
Aww.
But I'm
Puerto
gonna come
Rico to
back.
have a meal overnight.
Let's see what we talking
All
about.
inclusive.
But just
Okay.
kind of giving you an idea
I'm
of
gonna
how it travels.
fast forward
Okay.
you if you don't
Oh,
mind.
yeah,
and
that's cool,
we'll
though.
go to the girl he did choose
So,
because
that's why she's not here. But shout out to you, Jesse. You did a great job.
let's
on
look at
this
her.
show.
I want to see the
What's
comments
up?
on her.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. So, I love this. They didn't even say, I'm trying to introduce them. They're like, yo, we're not even going to wait for you, son. All right, Keyon, Jesse, introduce yourselves and get acquainted.
So I guess I'll start off again. Health check. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm doing really well.
Good. How's your week?
It's been a
Ooh.
busy weekend, but super fun.
Okay. So what does your week look like?
Brit, did y'all have to ask your own questions, or did they give, or I guess Brit or Mingo, did they give you questions?
Yeah, we had to ask our own questions.
Got it. Okay.
Typical week for me looks like working. I'm a therapist, so seeing clients throughout the week. Right after work, I'm in the gym. After that, cooking, unwinding, working on my hobbies like painting, reading. Other than that, just chilling at home.
Nice.
Yes.
And do you have kids?
No kids.
Okay. Any deal breakers for you when it comes to dating?
Definitely someone who isn't ambitious, someone who doesn't plan out or isn't thoughtful or intentional about their future, someone who engages in unhealthy habits like smoking cigarettes. I would prefer somebody who's also, in the gym, looking to like better themselves, both mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Yo,
Awesome.
yo, TDP.
And
Hell, man.
Yeah, I didn't
Chill
like
out, TDP.
see, I didn't really like TDP talking about that girl. I didn't like it. Mingo on your
Yeah,
show.
that was. Yeah, I agree. I mean, uncalled for.
Uncalled for beyond measure.
Hey, wrong
They
show,
the same
man.
size.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right.
They are.
Kids.
What's wrong with it?
How do you feel about kids? And do you have kids?
Don't have kids, but I am excited to be a mother. I think that is something that is maybe like 5 years down the road for me.
Okay.
I definitely want to, build that bond with my husband before having kids, and definitely being married before having kids.
Okay. And
I
your
agree.
age?
I'm 29.
Okay.
Oh, she was
And do you
young.
like to
She's a
travel?
baby.
I love to travel. I have a few international trips planned this year.
Nice. And
Mingo, I got a question
what
for
was
you.
that
I got a question for you. With you
yeah.
being in a healthy, successful Black marriage relationship for all these years, who would you have chosen for KEYON?
Ooh, you put me on the spot with Brittany here.
Look at all these Libras in one room.
So okay. If I had to break this down, and I was looking for my son, right?
Yeah.
I would have told him to pick her, Jesse.
Why?
I would have. The main reason why I kind of got to know Brittany a little bit. Brittany a wild card. She a wild card.
What do you mean, Brittany, a wild card?
Brittany likes to have fun sometimes, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
But from what he wants a child like right now. So that's why I asked
But
him
she
the
is a
question.
child. This girl right here is a child, though.
She's 29, right? But so she's not a child; she's an adult. And I asked a specific
compared
question.
to him, she a child though. Compared to him,
no, he's 39.
he's
She's
40.
10 years different.
She's in her 20s.
She's 29. He's 40. There's women that's 25 that like to date 50-year-old men.
We're not talking about them. We're talking about your son.
But it'll be my son too. I would do the same thing. If my son says he wants to have kids, I'm gonna tell him to date a younger woman and have kids.
Yeah, but your son,
maybe he want to have 2 or 3 kids.
Right, but your son, this girl, she said on this show that she didn't want to have kids no time soon, and he's 40 years old, and I get the whole thing that men can have babies whenever, whatever, but he wanted a baby soon. I mean, I don't know if that's a deciding factor to choose her.
So remember when I asked her, right? Will you be willing to change and maybe sacrifice the time, move it up in order to have a family? She said yes.
She just felt pressure.
So, but I don't know, because we're gonna see on the reunion. They kind of, but either way, I don't want to give away too much. I'm giving away too much.
Let's go.
But
how do you feel about motorcycles?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, so that's what I would have told my son is the safest bet would have been her. She's younger. She could have 2 or 3, 4 kids if you want to, and you would have been able to start that big family KEYON wants.
Britt, do you you were on the dating show? Do you find it difficult to date with a child that young?
Well, he's only 1, so I really haven't really been focused on dating. But not really.
Yeah.
People that I have been talking to, not really.
Got it. All right, let's continue.
Just being a therapist and all.
That was his
I'm
piece.
very adventurous and spontaneous, so I would love to be on the back of your motorcycle.
Ooh, she said on the back of. She was
I was
specific. She
surprised
said
at this.
the back of
She's probably a little
your
undercover freak.
motorcycle.
I love that.
Any questions you have for me?
Yeah. Being a therapist, self-care is
Yo, Erica, you cannot hide your faces, yo.
Bingo. I was not here, but on the show that we're reviewing, your show with Erica, did it seem like Erica kind of had to smoke a little bit for KEYON?
It felt like she just, now that she's actually seeing the show, I think she was like, well, he said this, so this didn't make sense to what he said he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she was like, well, is he contradicting himself? So I think she was looking for more holes in his story than anything else.
Why?
I feel as if, they're on the show together. He didn't pick her, right? And I'm not saying she was bitter at all because he didn't pick her, but it may have felt to her like, yo, you didn't pick me, but here you are trying to say you don't want me, but you didn't, like, okay, for instance, she has children. He didn't mention her children, but he mentioned Brit's child. So that's something that Erica mentioned, but on the low. I don't even know if y'all heard it when she said that, because she was like, but she got kids too, and you mentioned the kids. So, like, what is it? So she was looking for holes in his story.
Yeah. And I will say in looking at this first episode, and I'm excited for episode 2 with this being the first episode, looking at that first episode, it's like, I didn't feel any chemistry at all between, what's her name? Erica and KEYON. I don't know. I didn't feel no chemistry there. So I don't know. Some of the reasonings that she's saying to me doesn't make sense, because she had older kids who was in soccer and running track. That's different from having a 1-year-old. So yeah, he might talk more about the 1-year-old, because a 1-year-old's a 1-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that makes sense to me, but let's keep it going.
Yeah. I think the lifestyle that Brittany has, the fact that Brittany has a motorcycle, the fact that Brittany, they share similar birthdays, like, part of the Libra gang and all that. I think to him, that's why you saw him have a hard time between Brittany and Erica. But I do think him and Brittany had more chemistry. I feel as if the only deciding factor of him choosing Jesse was the fact that she could give him that big family that he wants.
Damn. You know, let's say hypothetically, you can find somebody to give you a family and they still not be the one. You know, it just all depends. I don't
There's
know.
no
Every which way.
Hey, you know we could do this. You know we could do this.
Do it.
Because you know it. Because I don't believe in this such thing as the one, right? There's people that you choose to make it work with. I don't even feel like my wife is the one. I feel like I make a conscious effort to be with her every day.
Now, see, normally I'm with you, but this right here seems like just a reason to argue because that doesn't make any sense. Yes, she's the one. She's the only one. You married her. You
the
are
one I
married to her.
chose. She's the one I chose. But there's no written thing in the sky that God said, this is the one. I thought my first wife was the one too.
Tell me what's different between his first wife and his second wife.
Because I was more intentional when I picked my current wife.
Oh, I love that. Me and her had a good old time on a date, child. Let's go.
What's your thoughts? I want to hear your thoughts.
No comment.
No comments. No comments. Oh my God. Well, what? Listen. All right. We're just gonna look past all of these comments.
Oh my God.
No comment. We just gonna keep going.
It's really important to me how you refuel yourself outside of work, outside of the roles or many hats that you may wear. So how do you engage in self-care?
Well, I actually, funny you should say therapy. I actually see a therapist once a month. So that's kind of my reset.
I feel like y'all scared KEYON
I also work out 5 days a week.
Where did he go?
I try to stay on the strict
I think he's nervous.
plan. I'm a chef, or not full time.
Basically, what happened when you was gone, Britt came on and basically asked, kind of why did you pick the other girl, I guess over her, just kind of wanting a better, clearer understanding. And I don't know if that made him feel, maybe a little bit put on the spot. I don't know.
Oh, really? So he left right after that?
Yeah, he said he couldn't hear.
Okay.
Let's keep it moving.
Degree. I actually work in banking. So I try to meal prep throughout the week and follow sort of a regiment. But I do work out definitely 5 days a week. And I have a hot tub at home, so sometimes I chill in the back and maybe have dinner and watch the game, watch some sports, or and then of course ride my motorcycle. So I'll get out and do a lot of community work because me and the people that I ride with are heavily involved in the community. So
nice.
So yeah,
I love that. Community service is also a really big passion of mine. So that's awesome.
Awesome. Okay. Anything else you have for me?
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I know that's kind of cliche, but
that's a very young person question to ask.
In 5 years, hopefully more traveling involved in the next 5 years, because with COVID and everything else, slowed me down a little bit.
I see Britt is back.
Hopefully kids. I am getting older. So the quicker I can have kids, the better.
Quicker,
because I don't want to be old chasing kids around. And sort of elevate in all the projects that I have going on.
I think Britt is back.
Yeah,
I'm in banking, so that's my full-time job. I do have an Airbnb, so I'm looking to add more homes under my belt. And then I'm also, again, I have a culinary degree, so I'm also looking to start a food truck here.
Britt, when he was talking about all his endeavors, his food trucks, his bikes, him banking, him being a chef, what did you think? What did you think?
I thought networking because I'm a money maker.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I thought networking automatically.
Right. And honestly, it seems like if y'all were to date and y'all could be a power couple because y'all both kind of end up chasing the bag,
Definitely.
Let's keep it moving, y'all.
5-year plan is to have all those projects wrapped up.
A lot of
projects. And how old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So definitely, I like that. Your tone is so soft and
I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, why am I falling asleep? But but
Falling
that's
asleep
dope,
'cause you're
though.
boring and
Great
dry.
connection, great conversation. If you
Oh,
don't mind
man.
doing me a
I'm
favor,
joking.
and we'll call you back up in just a
Thank
few.
you. It's nice.
Thank you. All right. So, my guy, it is time.
Uh-oh.
It is time to make it.
I'm gonna just let y'all know. Disclaimer: this is the longest decision
It
making
was.
I think in whole history. But check it out though. And this was all you, Britt. This was all Britt. Let's keep going.
Decision on which lady you would like to eliminate first. You have 3 beautiful women. Would you like to let me know how you felt about the 3 of them?
Yeah, they're all they're all amazing
said
women.
sheesh.
It's interesting to see that they're single because they're dope. Their vibe is dope. Their energy is dope. And they have a lot of great things going for themselves. So yeah, they're 3 amazing women. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Unfortunately, you have to let go of one right now. And who would that unlucky lady be?
Number 1, Erica.
You want to let go of Erica first? Okay. So
Mason.
let's.
I ain't gonna hold you. He did choose you fast, Erica. But I knew it though.
That was
because not
shady.
You was like,
that was
this-
so shady that you said.
what's that? Hey,
Wait,
he
why you said that
did.
to her?
He did. He was just like, yo, Erica, mad quick. Boom. And then he took like 10 hours to pick between Brittany and Jessica. So it was
Yeah.
like, yo.
And I guess maybe it
mad
was
quick.
because of the kid thing. You know what I'm saying? I guess it had to be because of the kid thing, I guess. And he
Hell
said that
yeah,
earlier.
100%.
So you said what?
Yeah, the kids, the motorcycle, the lifestyle, like
Yeah.
Erica
But see,
didn't seem like
Erica,
they
yeah,
had
she didn't want to
anything
have no
live.
kids. Yeah. So she didn't want to have no kids. And that was, I guess we see number 1 to him. He wanted a kid that night. So at the end of the day, she was an immediate.
That night.
She did. He did. He did.
That's what Brittany said. Brittany had me rolling.
Erica
All right. What'd you say, Britt?
Erica didn't care.
She didn't care. She was
Look
just
at
like,
her
okay.
face the whole
Erica,
time.
she wanted all
Don't
the
care.
smoke.
Watch her face when she comes back out, yo.
Oh my
Her
God.
facial expressions are insane.
She was ready to go.
I tell you, how big this show get, I'm gonna have her come out and just show her expressions. I'm gonna do like memes with her facial expressions. This is something.
Hey,
All right.
look, instead of you having a sign language person on the side, like the yeah.
Interpreter, just have her facial expressions.
Yeah, just have Erica come out and point the camera up to her.
You know exactly what she's talking about. Let's go. Exactly, yo. Her facial expressions.
Let's bring back Erica to the stage.
Ooh.
The lovely, lovely Erica. What is going on? Nice to see you again. So, before we move forward, I would like to ask you,
Still
how do you feel
standing
about
so far
KEYON?
apart.
I think he's a really nice guy.
Okay. Do you feel as if you've had anything aligned with him, or some parts that you may have misaligned at?
I like that you like to travel because that's something I like to do. The only thing is you want kids, and I don't want any more kids. My kids are older, so I'm kind of, done in that line of work.
I feel you. Okay. So, KEYON, we want to explain how you feel about Erica.
Yeah, so you're an amazing person. Beautiful as well.
Thank you.
Again, it is the kids thing because again, I'm 39 with no kids. Unfortunately, kids wasn't my priority prior to now.
Okay.
But they are now.
Right.
Granted, I don't mind being with someone who has kids, but I also want to start a family as well. So that was just kind of. But other than that, I would love to.
Oh, I was tripping.
Date and hang out and understand more about you. But it's just the kids.
No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking because I was saying he didn't mention Erica's kids, but he technically did just now.
Yeah.
But in a different way that he mentioned it.
It's like he was just reaching for something. I mean, I think honestly, I think and I think with them, they were both kind of trying to be maybe PC or say they were trying to say that they didn't like each other in the nicest way possible. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it came off to me. It just wasn't a match.
Right.
You know?
It wasn't. Yeah. What you think, Brett?
That's fine.
You on mute, sweet.
Oh, sorry. I think the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what it was.
Because you said Mingo that they had a lot of stuff paper wise on paper in common.
Yeah, they did. So if you looked at their jot forms,
Mm-hmm.
they if it's what she says she likes in a man, Keyon was that type of man, right?
Like
But
what?
she didn't mention
like what specifically?
there was just certain characteristics that you saw that Keyon said that he was
Yeah.
and what he was looking for. A woman that's ambitious, certain things that he
Mm.
mentioned that you see in her that made sense on paper on
Yeah.
her form. But then the
Yeah.
moment you put them face to face, it was like, yeah, nah, that ain't it.
Interesting.
I'm open to anything, so that's fine.
Okay.
But man, I don't even know it because you said I want to date you still. I'm like, geez. All
Aw.
right, look.
You
So
knew she didn't want to date him.
unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it seems like you're not moving forward with each other. Understandably so. So thank you so much for joining this portion of the show. If you don't mind just hanging out with us for a little bit,
Sure.
and we'll get up with you very shortly.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Now it's time to go over our last two contestants. We have between Brittany.
Here we
or
go.
Jess.
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the bathroom, y'all. I'll be right back.
Which one would you?
Yeah,
like
I might have to take a
eliminate?
bathroom break too. It's gonna be
He'll still be
wild.
contemplating by the time y'all get back.
I know it's rough, man. I know it's hard. This is a difficult one right here for you.
That's sad. This is sad to watch.
I'm gonna go with number 2.
Oh, okay. So, hold up.
Oh, no.
Hold up. We are rethinking some things
You
here.
look crazy.
Let's process this.
They
Let's
look
process
savage
this.
on your live. This is awful.
Yo, my chat is crazy.
They're awful.
The thing about number 2 is she's amazing. Like everything is there. It's just
You has a lot aligned with her, and she is,
lot.
and I sound like I don't want to sound like a cheerleader, but she is wanting a man that willing to give you a child if it's her husband, and on top of that, she's also willing to work with you with she's willing to work with you with travel and things like. You guys have pretty much a lot aligned, even birthdays. So, and then there is the younger lady who can give you the family that you want soon, but she wants it in 5 years. So there's a lot for you to think about right there.
You were shady. But she wants it in 5 years and not tonight.
I know this is the point of me to marry. We make it hard. We don't want you to just say, "Oh yeah, her, let's go." So we make it as difficult for you.
So I think I'm gonna eliminate number.
Not him. His eyes closed.
We gotta play a drum roll on this one, y'all.
Like, yo.
So my thoughts.
Yes.
Oh God.
Number
his
2.
thoughts.
I just see myself.
I was so mad at
the
those
lifestyle that I have, especially with her riding motorcycles, and
montage is crazy.
Being a Libra as well.
There you go.
I know how
this
amazing that can be because I've dated Libras before. I don't want to bank everything on that, but the vibe and the energy just aligns with me currently and what I have going on. And then the fact that she likes to travel. Number 3.
Gotta be Jessie.
Jessie, yes.
Yes, that's
An
interesting.
amazing woman. I think what's holding me there is the fact that she is a
He said
therapist.
she's an amazing woman.
Oh, got it.
I enjoy peace.
There go that
in
word.
my life overall. And I feel like just regardless
that
of
peace word?
with me again being a black male and the work that I'm in, I don't see a lot of men like me. So it'll be helpful to come home to peace.
Right.
Oh, now I see what
So
y'all talking about.
that's the struggle. And then the fact that she doesn't have any kids, wants kids. So it's a fresh start for both of us.
Okay.
If it goes that far. So it's a hard decision. Um,
Damn.
Oh man,
This took me out.
This is a good thing, y'all. Don't get it twisted. This is a real good thing. The delay, that means he's actually
Charles,
finding
what
interest,
up?
and we love to make it difficult. So, and our team vetted these women outright. So
they
let me
did a
know.
good job.
You came in right on time, Keyon, because you made a statement, and I think that Erica's going to bring this up, but I want to prepare you for what the question is. You made a statement, and Erica's going to mention it shortly, that men like you. What did you say, Mingo? Something about people don't see men like him at his job. What did he say?
You talking about the men like him at his
Yeah.
job, the black men like him at his job. So
Yeah.
that's how I took what you said. Like, so you don't get that, so it's kind of harder for you. So to come home to peace means a lot to you.
Yep. Yep.
There we
So
go.
I've been in the banking industry for 25 years. And in every group that I've been in, I have been the only black male
Damn.
for 25 years.
Yeah.
So I have to essentially put on a face at work sometimes. And not be myself.
Wow.
So
You need that peace when you get home. Take off that mask.
yeah, when I get home, I don't want to put on another face to, be, what's the word?
Not be yourself.
I don't know. I just black men in general. It's a lot. It's a lot for going into work. It's a lot in the culture. Getting home safe and alive is just a thing in itself for black men. So having to put on a face in work, having to put on a face leaving work. Like I literally got pulled over a week ago
About a week
because
ago.
I look suspicious. I got pulled over. And when I got pulled over, I threw my gym bag in the back seat of the car that I was in. And the guy pulled me over. He was like, "Oh, well, I pulled you over for an expired tag, which is not probable cause anymore. But I flipped cars. So I had got a 10-day registration. Um, and I just didn't have it in the back. So it wasn't actually expired. But he was like, put your hands on the steering wheel. Like you're looking nervous. You're like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm not sure why you pulled me over. So we go through the whole spew. He run my information. He was like, well, you were just looking suspicious. But if you don't mind, he was like, well, you threw the bag in the back when I pulled you over, maybe go through the bag. I said, sure. He was like, you don't have any drugs or gun? I was like, no. Went through the bag, saw it was my gym bag. He was like, oh, well, have an amazing day, blah, 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 whatever. But that experience could have went totally different based off of his suspicion. So when I say when I get home, home is my refuge. Home is my safety, my kingdom. So I don't want to bring anybody in my home and then have to not only, fight and put on this face in the street, but then put on this face or put on this whatever coming home. Like I want to come home and just be me, just be myself.
You use a lot of words to say that. Yeah.
I mean, but it's the reality of the world that we live in now, especially with this new regime, and people are now getting this confidence to say and do whatever the hell they want to do. That will sometimes trigger you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so people are easily triggered. I'm not about that life anymore.
Yeah.
But
Oh, snap.
yeah.
Listen, don't play with him because he ain't about that life no more. Don't send him back. Don't send him back, y'all. I took a little bit of edible. It's starting to kick in, so please bear with me. I'm sorry. Let's keep it moving.
It's serious.
It is. It's very serious.
I'm gonna have to go with 2.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
All
trying to prompt you.
So
there, man.
let's bring
Let's
Brittany
go.
to the stage. Hey, Brittany.
Hello.
Looking
Hello
beautiful.
again.
Check you out.
How are you?
All right. So let's talk about it. How do you feel about
They're
KEYON?
kind of outfit
I
come up
feel
in the
that
full pants.
he
So they get
is
nervous.
very nice, and that he compliments me, my personality.
Aw.
Okay.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about
That's
you, KEYON? How
hilarious.
do you feel about?
So again, you're amazing. Like
Thanks.
you check all the boxes
Yes.
for me. Seriously. I think the struggle that I had going back and forth was with contestant number 3, it would be a reset as it relates to kids versus you having the kid now.
Mhm.
So there would be
I'm sorry, y'all.
some sort of
Listen, he talked about having I'm sorry. He said he had 20 jobs, but he ain't got no internet. Now, something ain't adding up. KEYON, you know I love you, but something isn't adding up.
Yo, KEYON, you gotta up your service to a gig, man.
Oh
You
my
can't be out here
God.
like this, man.
You can't
You know
be
what I'm
running
saying?
no food truck and you ain't got no internet. How we
That's
gonna pay?
crazy.
How we gonna pay?
That's crazy. You can't take the
what's the
payment.
word I want to use here? Delays possibly, and sort of moving forward with priority, because your kid would be the main priority, especially if we were dating. Because outside of just that, like you're an amazing person. Like it
Thank
was.
you.
Britt, you look so sad, girl. Like,
And
I ain't
again,
gonna
it
lie,
was a
you look so
debate I had in my
sad.
Yeah,
head.
When he was
thank you.
saying
Real tough
that.
So,
decision.
I appreciate that.
so yeah.
Were
Yeah.
you nervous? Cause like you look like you look very sad.
Definitely was nervous. But I wasn't looking. You gotta look sad.
I guess maybe a little bit mixture of nervous. Like I feel like, to be honest with you, it was like nervous, a tad bit of sad, and more just get this over with is what it was.
That's exactly what it was. It was like, okay, cool, let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with. Cause he
Yeah.
Keon, you beat around the bush just saying no. Like you should have said, you know.
I think I say that in this interview right here with here we go. Yeah.
We're gonna play it, Keon. Now that your internet's back on, let's play it.
You have everything is there.
Oh, thank you.
That's
but I again, like I mentioned, your kid is your priority, and I would prefer that. And even if we dated, that would be the case.
Just call in.
And then as far as marriage, I think that was the other thing you mentioned.
Yo, Brittany, what's going on? What's in your mind? What you think about over there?
I just want him to. This what I was going through right then and there. Just get it out so I can. You know what I'm saying? Just
like I'm trying to go home.
Like,
Yeah,
not that I'm trying to
words.
go home, but just get it out. Like, just say what you gotta say. I guess because I'm a blunt person, so
I agree.
You know, I would have said like, look, I'm not interested in you right. You know, at this time, because you have a kid, I'm trying to have a kid, but you know, you cool people, you're an amazing woman, blah blah blah. You know, all right, bye. But it's taking so long to say that. So I'm just like, spit it out. That's what's going through my mind at that point.
He did it right
That whole
Yeah,
thing took
right
long just
He
to
did it
get
right
here.
here.
Just to get
And
here.
also, I was also thinking in my mind, that's cool. Like the whole time, I was just like, that's cool. Okay, all right. That's how it's.
But I low key agree with this. He was trying. I guess he didn't know if you liked him or not, so he was trying to be respectful to give out as much information as possible. So I'm not necessarily mad at it, but yeah, it just kind of and we wanted to keep the authentic feeling of what we felt in the studio when we edited it down. So that's why we left all of that in there. You know what I'm saying?
And
The
I can
whole thought
understand
process.
him. I can understand because I'm a Libra too, and I don't like hurting people's feelings either. So I definitely understand.
All your friends back there was like, shit.
Wow.
Let me go back on mute.
All right.
kids post marriage. Which I don't mind marriage. It's just that I'm in
I
an
didn't like
age
you
to where
saying this.
I'm ready to
Have
have
kid
kids.
now. Yeah, I totally understand.
So that would
Totally.
also be another
You say
delay
you
as
didn't
well.
like me saying that?
Right.
I don't like you saying this, and I'm curious, Mingo, because I know this go against your black man trope, but how you feel about him wanting to have that baby mama, want to have a single mother, but don't want to put a ring on it?
You know I'm a marriage guy, right? I think me and Keon talked about this like the first day we met each other.
Yeah,
I'm a big marriage guy. I believe that, um, marriage, the biggest thing of it, it's America is built around marriage and it's
yeah,
built for couples, down for insurance policies, all types of stuff, right? That you could get being married. I do understand Keon and where he's coming from though, because if you are factoring in the fact of wanting a child at a certain age and you don't know if marriage might be in the cards, but you don't want to be 50 talking about here goes the right woman.
Now
Then
I got to
yeah,
stop
I
you there,
get it.
child, because I feel like you if that was a woman saying that, you wouldn't give her that same grace.
No, I wouldn't.
As
You're right. You are 1,000% right.
long as we're on the same page, as long as we're on the
No,
same page.
because to me, men and women are different, right? So, I think women should be looking for more of a security blanket when they deal with men. And I feel as if men, with us, we kind of like are the ones to have to choose. We
Right.
don't need that security blanket as much, but women need that protection. So that's why it's important for women that's why the majority of women seek out marriage and not just dating and relationships, but they want marriage. Whereas to men, we're like, "Yeah, I'll give you a baby. And if we don't work, I'll just keep taking care of my baby." So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I understand where Keon's coming from, but I'm a big marriage guy. So with me, under that guidelines, I still say marriage is the best way.
Why would you be okay with like not getting married, Keon, but having a kid? And before you answer, you literally just said a few minutes ago, well, when you had internet, you said that everybody in your family was a single mother.
hmm
So you ready to make another one?
It's not necessarily that. It's just that I've come to a place in life to where I'm okay with it. Um, Again, with marriage, to be honest, a whole lot more comes with marriage than just having a kid. Kid definitely is a lifetime commitment, financial commitment, but that's different because you're molding and raising this kid to your liking or in a
Mm-hmm.
culture in which you believe in and they're learning and you're influencing them and coaching them and molding them.
Mm-hmm.
A 40-year-old woman is completely different, especially when you're looking to merge lifestyles, finances,
You
mental.
lost me. I don't know. You lost me.
It is it's different. So it takes a little bit more work with
You lost me, Keon. You lost
marriage.
me.
I
If you
feel
get
like
married to somebody and it don't work
you
out,
now
then you
you
can
you
walk
may
away. But
your
you have a
experience may
kid, it's
be
18 years.
I'm sorry, your experience may be completely different. I get it. But then you also have to
Well,
realize I don't have kids. So I'm
right.
only speaking from um what I've experienced.
Hmm.
Um just when it comes to like relationships and being in relationships. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Especially when there are habits, unbreakable habits and characteristics and things that, are decisions that older people make that will affect, you know, relationships, that will affect mental state of minds, that will affect finances, like for real.
Yeah.
Um versus kids, I mean, you can tell them no, you can tell them stop, you can tell them yes, you can tell them, you can have this, you can't do that with adults. um so not that that's something that I want to do, is
I'm
control or
sorry, Mingo. Please tell
manipulate
me, am I
anyone,
crazy? Is it edible? I'm like,
but
what are you talking about?
it's just I say all that to say it's way more work. Marriages, I feel like it's more work than raising a child because you have a little bit more
I don't know.
flexibility
I don't know
and
about that.
lead the way. But again, I've never been married, don't have kids. This is speaking from a single man bachelor's point of view. Y'all make know something different than me, but
Don't
then
do us, honey. Don't do us over here.
it's kind of you guys that are experienced. I leave it to y'all to school me or
We
influence me and
are, and we're
coach
telling you
me.
that you're wrong. Let's move on because you
So
got you use a lot of words in this clip.
I
So let's
did.
make sure we got
But
all the words out.
outside of that, I mean, you're amazing.
Yeah.
I just hate that I have
Amazing
to
word.
eliminate
Just said like 30 times, but
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
it though. You are an amazing person.
It was
and
nice meeting
It
you.
was a
Great
pleasure.
meeting you as well.
All right.
Oh, not the
So,
handshake.
just hang tight with us. We'll
Okay.
I'll get with you soon. All right. So now comes down to our final contestant. Could either choose or not, and that's Jesse. So, talk to me, my guy. Does it sound like you don't have
You
to
really
give me
do
the
give
answer yet?
radio,
But I see and I saw the tough decision in you. I kind of know where you're going. So let's bring Jesse back to the stage.
Look at that. Work the
Good.
screen.
How are you?
Oh.
Good. How are you?
Hey, Jesse.
Now listen, y'all.
Pleasure.
Let me just
So,
say this.
before we start, please tell.
As a man, let's keep it a buck. We're all grown. It's late. What do you think about her dress?
You asking me?
I'm asking both of y'all as men to help the women.
I'm not gonna comment on it. I got a platform. I'm leaving it alone.
I won't either.
Tell me, how do you feel about
asking you a question.
KEYON?
Well, first, I think you're very attractive. I love the
You
things
got a
that you were
platform.
saying.
Oh,
You seem very ambitious. You already have a lot going for yourself. You are a little bit older than I typically date. But that is, not a deal breaker for me, something I'm willing to compromise on. The only thing is with the kid situation, like creating a timeline if that were something that, we were to pursue.
Okay. Is that you're saying you would like to create a timeline or your timeline isn't as
Yeah, so it sounds like you're ready to have kids pretty soon and I'm not.
okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Before we go to you, having children, would that be like something that you're willing to compromise on through a conversation?
Yeah.
You looking at lips, ain't you?
How does it look if we,
me?
move forward with each other? But I'm willing to see if you wouldn't mind having it earlier.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, Britt?
Okay, so he passed on me because I said I'm not willing to have kids until I get married, right? So that could be like 3 years, 4 years from now. She just said she not having kids till like 5 years from now.
She wants to be mama. What do you want?
Well,
so he'll be 45 then.
Damn. In all fairness, I asked him. That's what I was about to ask him. I was just about to say, is she willing to compromise and move that up earlier with a conversation? So in all fairness, that's kind of what happened. I ain't mad at it.
You and her got the same kind of internet too.
So, all right, sounds good. So, KEYON, do me a favor. Can you please tell me how do you feel about Jesse?
Yeah, Jesse, again, you're amazing, beautiful
So
woman.
PC.
A lot of things that we talked about.
Y'all matching with the stripes.
Aligns. I felt the connection. There was a little struggle, to be honest, back and forth. But my decision was really based off of the therapy. Again, like I mentioned before, being a Black male and facing the things that I face with on a day-to-day basis. Your energy, I feel like, offers peace. And that's what I want. So I'm definitely interested. And it's a yes for me.
Okay. So how about you? Is it a yes?
What's
Raise
good?
his hand. Raise his hand. Because I don't see the raise hand button on Teams. They have it, but no.
Don't bring me. Look, bring her in. I got to keep doing all this rigging. Lord Jesus.
But okay. Dang, what else was about to say, y'all? Oh shoot! Damn, I lost it. Hold on, wait. Go ahead, Erica, real quick. While I remember.
That's the
How all
second.
5 of y'all forget?
That's the second time people mentioned a black man like me in
Ooh,
my. He said he worked in banking,
ooh.
and then he said he does Airbnb. So I don't know if he went through something. It's something that he keeps using these same words.
Kiana,
That
here's your time to
Erica.
speak. Why are you using those awful contradictory words? Who do you think you are?
I just don't know where the contradiction is. I'm just I feel again. I failed to hear the contradiction. To me it sounds pretty consistent.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Versus,
Now, I said this before Brittany and Mingo was on there. I truly did not see any contradiction either. Brittany, Mingo, did y'all see contradiction? And if it was, enlighten us. What was it?
I didn't really see the contradiction. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Britt. You got it.
No, I was just gonna say I didn't see the contradiction either. And I even stated once you press play, I even state that, so I didn't see that.
Yeah, yeah. Aw. We need to bring Erica on here, child, because I think she wanna just beat Kiana, honestly. And I would pay to see that, honestly.
I mean,
but why you say somebody like me?
She was
We
very
all like
straight.
money.
So he got a lot of different income pictures, I guess. I remember what I was
well,
gonna say now.
and
Uh-oh.
again, I just kind of
Hold on.
want to
Let me
say
address
when
that. The
I
black man like me. I don't honestly. I don't know why he said that, but I did peep that he did say it twice.
Right.
He said it, but I don't know. Maybe he feels as if black men struggle in these industries,
And you did explain that.
so that's why he's like,
That's the one thing I can give you.
I know in this instance he was saying like he wants to come home to peace. So I'm guessing that's what made that statement come out.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of questions. I cannot wait for the reunion, yo.
Ooh.
Oh my God. What's up, Rick?
yeah.
I was gonna say, it sounds to me that it's beneficial that she is a therapist. It's like free therapy sessions, from the outside looking in.
That's how you're looking at it. That he keeps saying the word peace. So you got to be looking for some type of
Listen,
peace.
Keyon, can you tell us about? Ooh, I just spit, Lord Jesus. Can you tell us about why peace? Like, is it something you want to tell us, or did you have this therapy session with Third Girl, or what? What is it giving?
No, so here's the thing.
Hold on.
I see a therapist.
I'm sorry, Keyon. Go ahead.
I'm done. No.
I love you. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
But no, I see a therapist monthly. And I definitely don't want free therapy sessions. But I also don't want, and the thing I didn't think about is that therapists are constantly psychoanalyzing, and it's just nature for them, and I don't want to be psychoanalyzed, and I don't want to come home and tell my therapist that I already see a therapist and about and analyzing everything. Like, no, I don't want that. I just in the moment I just thought that if I were to have a crazy day or a chaotic day, then she would understand, being that that's her primary job. She listens
Right.
to probably the craziest shit. Sorry for my language.
No.
Daily. So, that was my initial thought, and then, I mean, that was it. I didn't see anything on her plate either that was too crazy. So it wasn't. And then the same, I guess, with Brit as well. There was nothing on our plate too crazy. Um, so it was just, again, it's just I mean, I was long winded. I was talking a lot.
You
But
mean was, or do you mean?
that's how I think. I talk to like process things.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I'm learning is mental diversities. That's one of my mental diversities. Like, I talk a lot when I'm thinking. So
Aw.
yeah.
I feel bad.
So yeah.
We almost done, y'all, because I want to really get what's gonna
Ever.
happen
know?
with Brit?
Is
Or
he
I
in
mean,
touch?
unless I gotta
I would have
for the
chose her
show,
too
but
for free counseling. Shoot.
let's just fast forward because
For
we
free
get it,
counseling.
child. Erica had the
Thank you.
smoke.
Hi, my name is.
Can we fast forward? Do you mind, Keon? I mean,
On his
Mingo.
channel, so y'all could go
I
over
know
there
it's getting late,
before
and I
That's
want
So
to
Scary and watch
obviously let's
Medium
just
Man.
stop it on here, honey, because I just ordered me some DoorDash, y'all. So I'm so sorry, but
At
Mingo,
this
I can't hear
time,
you.
you getting
Huh?
DoorDash?
You
At
said
this
what?
time, what you get? I said at this time you getting DoorDash?
I took this edible and I'm starting to get so hungry. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I am starving. Let me tell you something. When I went with your wife today, I took a little bit of edible and I got so hungry. So anyway, I don't want to go there. Anyway, Brittany and Keon, where do we go from here?
I, I say we have the
Sorry. Go ahead.
I say we link and we have those clarifying conversations. We
I know that's
clear
right.
that
Clarifying.
everything out, get to the nitty gritty.
Can y'all just
And
do it here though? Because I feel like we paid y'all for this. Like, can
Yeah,
y'all do a little bit of it
we
here?
can definitely do that. I definitely didn't get no payment, but we definitely.
Y'all, we are 4 Libras on here. Is this not wild? Oh my god, this is
listen,
crazy.
let's do this then. Break this into 2 episodes
Here we go. It's live
and make
alert.
everyone come back for it. Because I'm
Look,
definitely going.
that's what
It's
you can
late,
do
and
for
I'm
disappearing.
definitely
You ain't
going to
even here for
be.
the whole episode, and it's all about you. So that's what you
I'm
can
gonna be
do.
long-winded with it. That's just the warning. So yeah, let's.
They're not gonna come back. Brittany, how do you feel? Like, at least at the end of the day, let us know what you want him to wear when y'all meet up.
Oh
We're gonna have to
snap!
FaceTime with that one because I'm like,
We want to
okay,
know. Just
yes,
give us a little
ma'am.
touch of it. We want to know.
What you want to know? What I want him to wear?
Yes,
I mean, I don't know what his wardrobe look like.
he got
You know,
everything. He got Louis Gucci Prada, Carly Red. He got it all. He got it. He got it.
it got to start with the shoes. So I don't know what shoes you got, but you know, something like let's say you got some like Dolce and Gabbanas, like the regular Dolce and Gabbana sneakers and some
Y'all too rich
jeans
for me, honey.
and a little nice shirt, like regular solid
Nope.
color.
No stripes.
No,
No
I don't know what you
gray
think
pants.
with the outfit, Keon, for real. Like I know you feel comfortable, but you could feel comfortable. I'd rather you had on sweatpants and a white tee than that.
Ooh.
Well, it was
He got on
Oh
so
today, right
man!
here.
so like I told
I like this outfit right here better
Yes.
than that.
like like I told them it was a that's in season, that's in style.
Nobody
It
care
was
about no
the old
seasons.
pleated baggy pants and the older it was
Read the room,
it
Keon.
was
Don't nobody.
intentional.
I mean,
I
are you
get
kidding
it.
me?
I get it. I was
It's cool.
comfortable
You
and it
won't
was
hear it the
intentional.
whole season, just to let you know. But
Okay.
it's cool. I understand.
Well, I
You're
guess
not
my
gonna do that again.
listen, I'm ready to hear the debate because I know there's some fashion people out there
Here we
who
Okay.
go.
know exactly what that fit was
Okay.
given. So I want to hear the debate. So I'm open to
Well, if we go
it.
on a date, just something simple.
Oh, y'all date going y'all. I don't know, Mingo. I think you got to bring the cameras on their date because they date gonna be fire, and
Oh
put
no!
that on the paid version,
Brit might drive him crazy.
and we need to see
She
it.
said we need to see
Bet you
it.
this could be like
And
the
Listen,
first meet and greet
you
married
got
couple.
the 600 up and running.
man,
Look at
no,
that.
it's not up and running.
He's
Oh,
trying to
What
let
maybe
you
you
know
can
what we
that
help
need
him.
to
he'll
do
get it
to
Maybe
up
you
and
can
get
help
running
him
get it
too,
fix
up
it.
and
girl. Read
running?
the signs.
What happened?
What we
He's
need to
trying to
do
let
to
you know
get it?
that he'll help you get it
I
up
said
and
I
running.
told you I had to get the fuel thing fixed.
Okay.
Cash App her. Tell us how much is it, Britt?
I don't know.
Cash App her right now on live.
Fix it.
He could probably fix it himself.
Yeah,
Keon,
probably.
you know some
His
mechanic?
daddy.
Yeah, daddy.
His
Yeah,
daddy fixed all our cars.
Yeah, I'm finna get it towed to your daddy house. Send me the Addy.
I can tow it.
Your new father-in-law. Oh,
Yeah. Tell Pops, I need
His
my
new
chicken
daughter-in-law on the
nuggets.
way with his first project.
I need my
Anyway, y'all. In closing, Mingo, because my food about to be. Oh snap! My order was complete. Mingo, you got some fire in your hands, man. Like, how you feeling about this first episode? What can we anticipate for the second episode?
Ooh, so the second episode, we're bringing somebody back from the first season. And it's going to be crazy because of the twist in it. So, yeah, just be prepared.
That's all you give us?
Be prepared. I said, I can't give you too much.
So how
Can't
about
give you
if we're watching this and we want to be a contestant next season, what do we do? Who do we contact?
So I have a contestant form. They can reach out to you if they want. They can reach out to me, and I can send you the contestant form on my IG, Mingo365. Or, reach out to anybody that's on the show, and they'll let you know how to get in contact.
I'm excited. Listen, y'all, I got church in the morning and I gotta eat this food and I got just so much I gotta do. I gotta certify y'all. I gotta do my weekly unemployment certification so I can get paid on Monday. I ain't even gonna lie. But y'all, thanks for watching the That's Scary with Melanie P podcast. Make sure that you subscribe to Grown Men Talking. He's over here changing lives one by one. Got a hat on every day. He be repping Grown Men Talking. He trying to bring husbands to wives. Follow him on Instagram, TikTok, social media. You got a OnlyFans?
OnlyFans too. OnlyFans.
We will see y'all in the next one.